I definitely got to update the intro, man. I mean, I'm not taking you out, James, but I got to update that. I want to update it. Yo, welcome to episode 36 of East Meets West, guys. Thank you for joining us, man. And as you know, man, we got plenty to talk about. I'm here with my broski, man, but I know broski's talking to our guest. He's got freaking issues. I'm trying to get situated, but I see him in the background, broski. So I think he's good. He's backstage, so I think he's good, broski. Besides that, we have our panel members. We have a full panel member. We have two guests today, guys. All right, two guests. And as you know, what up, broski? Go ahead, man. Say what's up, man.
No, go ahead, continue what you're gonna say. I'm just here to listen.
Yeah, you here to listen. You here to listen and say your opinion, baby. Come on.
No. We're gonna have a good show today.
Yes.
Got to bring this guy, special guest, as well as the other special guests, because I know him, but I don't really know him. So it's good to get to know the special guest part of New York Warriors and the one that we're bringing. Like you said, I can't wait to get to know him as well, because I've seen him in the past and haven't really dealt with him recently. I've watched a few of his videos, but it's like first time I ever get to know him outside of YouTube. So yeah, let's do this.
Yes, man. So before we get, our panel members and everybody in here, let me give a quick shout out, man, to our, friends of the show, man. Shout out to Jose Gonzalez, man, with Spidey's powder tumblers. Get your custom made powder coated stainless steel tumblers, man, with my man Jose Gonzalez. Hit him up on IG right there. His IG handle is right there, Spidey's _powdered_ tumblers. And shout out to you, Jose, man. My man sending me a nice AOK, man, dope coffee on stainless steel mug. I can't wait. He love me. So shout out to you, Jose, man, doing good things over there for the community. Yeah, man. And also, man, listen, man, everybody's pressers. As a matter of fact, we got two dope presses I could vouch for in our show, man. Here we got Erod 212, man, with his express pressing books service. There's our EmW 10 code. Get your 10% off with that, man. He also submits to CGC and CBCS, but with CGC, he gives you his 15% discount if you place your order through CGC with him, his submission. And there's his email, there's his Instagram, his Express CBP Instagram handle and email. Last but not least, man, is gonna be, there we go. We got Skeleton Comics. Shout out to Skeleton Comics. Shout out to Angie, not Arsenio. All right, there you go. Angie. Oh, yeah, because Arsenio, he has nothing to do with this. But shout out to giving us the EmW 10 code. Get 10% off. It's a one-time code, guys. Here you can get your back issues. You can get books that you're looking for that you missed out on FOC or whatever previews. Yeah, man. They also have action figures, Funko Pops. They have comic book supplies, Mylars, poly bags. If you into that, you know what I mean. Stuff like that. So shout out to you, Angie. All right. So those are our friends of the show. And man, real quick, man, let's get our panel members in here, man. Let's get the Doom in here. Yo, Doom. What up, Doom?
Hello.
Yo, hey, how's it? Can't wait. Awesome guest. Can't wait to get the show started. Sorry, I'm like drinking a little bit and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Me and my son actually did a golf vlog today. And so I'm probably gonna attach that to what do you call it? The next comic book haul I did. And you guys will be able to see me and my son play a little bit of golf, and we're gonna attach that to a comic book haul. So, just to change things up a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Listen, man. Shout out to Brady, man. The next Tiger Woods coming up there, man.
We can hope.
And I see my man. He's got freaking issues dropped out. Maybe he's having issues again. I don't know. In the backstage,
he still got freaking issues.
Yeah, just hit him up, broski. Let him know. And next up, man, y'all already know him, man. Listen, man, he's the man who's always bagging and boarding. You know what I'm saying? Whether he's bored or not, that's just his thing. What's going on? The Admiral. Yo, you kill me, bro. Go ahead. What's up, Josh?
Yo, what's up? Yo, before I forget this, Does anyone know? Maybe someone in the chat does. What is the first comic book where Joker refers to Batman as bats? Calls him bats.
Isn't that in a Bronze Age book? I think.
I don't know. I'm legitimately asking.
I don't know what issue.
That's pretty good, man. Good research to do.
Trivia question.
I've been trying to figure it out.
That's a trick question, you say?
Dude, I honestly thought that was created from the animated series.
Oh, okay. Well, I
don't know. I'm probably wrong.
But before we get into our special guest, and I see the backstage guys, just hold on right there, backstage guys. I want to give a quick shout out to the chat, man. I don't want to miss anybody in the chat. We have 32 people right here with us, man. So far in the chat, man, we have Johnny Dakota. Shout out to Johnny Dakota. It's another press from Canada, guys. So if you're in Canada and you want to get your books pressed and stuff, yo, holla at Johnny Dakota, man. He has an IG handle. So here you go. Yo, my man Shawn Middle, what is going on? Wesley and the Power Packs, man. Shout out to Wesley. Shout out to Kid Collector and Joey Does Comics. I appreciate you guys for having us, man, me and Josh and Thoro on your show, man. Great topics, awesome, to the guys, man. That's the future of the YouTube comic book community there. Shout out to Sif Lawley. Shout out to the Spine Ticks. Yo, listen, man. You can't be having my guy over here at 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning in the Eastern over here. Like, you know what I mean? Yo, my man got to get rest. He had tea time, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to Spine Ticks. Who else? Chinmo. What's going on? Chinmo. Paul PC's in the building. What's going on? I said Wesley already. Yes. Meow's in the building. The cat is driving, but he's here, man. Drive safely, BLC. All right. Yeah. Who else is here, man? We got Jeff Johnson, the mayor. The mayor. What's going on? Lotus Spinoza is in the building. Comics are great. Shout out to Art Kemist, man. If y'all don't know, man, me, Art Kemist, Biggs, and Manny, we went to Jersey. We did a small crawl. As you can say, we went to 2 LCSs out there in Jersey. What else we went? Let me see who else is here, man. We got Biggs, man. Shout out to Biggs. Yo, what's going on, brother? All right, he's in there. Who else is there? Zoris Tiger, another Spine Ticks member. And I think Willie Medina. Yo, Hawaiian Punch is in the building. Yo, Hack, where you been at, man? I got my holla at you on IG, man. You've been missing. The Comic Forge is in the building. What is going on? Shout out to Comic Forge and Pressable Defects. Congratulations to 2K subs. All right. Let me see who else is here. T-Ravis Comics is in the building. Who else is here? Bam. Joey Does Comics. There you go. So, shout out to the Power Pack. And my man, David Seeking the Mint. Shout out to you, brother. What is going on? Okay. Copy 801. Shout out to 3 Men in the Base for hosting that over there, that comic crawl in Connecticut. I'm pretty sure Josh should show you some books from there. Who else? Bam. Jay Salsa is in there, man. Shout out to Jay Salsa, man. If you see Josh's shirt, designed the logo there. Who else? Am I missing anybody? Terry J. Uncanny Swag, and that's about it. I see, broski, right? Yeah. All right. So yeah, man. All right. So we got guests, man. I already acknowledged the chat. Let me get to the guests, man. So yeah, man. First up, man, is my fellow brother, man, from East Meets West. Jeff G's in the building. Shout out to you and Zach G, brother. And the guys, the youngest member of the New York Warriors. He's knowledgeable dude when it comes to books, bro. We talk about Power Pack, the youth or whatever. This guy is a youth too, man. He's 24, 25 years old, so he knows his shit when it comes to books. All right, guys. So sit, man. Let me introduce him. Shout out to Eli Eze, the Game Hunter. What's going on, Eli?
Eli, what's up? You muted my G.
Muted.
Whoa, what happened to your hair?
What happened on my hair? I shaved it. But what's up, my people? What's going on, everybody? East family. Somebody get kicked out?
Yeah, it was Doom. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm here. First time on East Meets, first appearance. So
nice.
Might be a trivia, question later down the line. So
exactly, look out for that.
Remember your knowledge, but happy to be here with everybody. So let's get to it, man.
Yes, man. All right, so let me introduce my other guests too, and then after that, we'll highlight you guys and let y'all talk about yourselves. We got my man. He's got freaking issues, man. Do we have issues? Are you connected? Are you good?
There he is.
All right.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yes. I apologize for having you backstage for so long, but I had to just do my little shtick. You know what I mean? So.
No, man. I understand. It's your show. I'm just a special guest.
Awesome, man. Awesome to have you, man. I'm awesome. Listen, man. I can't wait to get to know you.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
You sound
Yeah,
perfect.
you're good.
All right. So yeah, man.
right,
Eli,
cool.
let's start off with you. It's a little bit delayed for where he's got freaking issue, but I hear you. You're good. Eli, we'll start off with you. Let us know a little bit about yourself. Whoa.
Back up. What's happening?
Whoa.
What?
Who's this guy?
Oh my God.
Hey,
What?
King of the Golden State. Fuck that guy, King of the Golden State. Never showed up.
Yeah,
What the hell is he doing?
Yo, Jays, listen,
What
brother. Listen.
is going on?
We got another special guest.
Another special guest.
Would like to
man.
introduce you.
Yes, man.
Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. I just want to see if my keys still work.
Yo, you're still good, man. Listen, we miss you over here, James. It's good to have you, brother. Obviously, no football today. Well, there was, but not real football. So it's great to have you, James.
Yeah,
Right?
good to be here. Go ahead. Don't
Yes.
mind me. Talk amongst yourselves.
No, we will. We're gonna move on, brother. But like I said, man, we're gonna highlight a guest. So y'all can get to know him. You know what I mean? If you're not familiar with them. But we're gonna start off with my man Eli. Man, Eli, tell your story, brother.
What's up, everybody? I never really got to tell a lot of my story when I'm on here, so I appreciate Joker for giving me the platform, to actually talk about, talk with you guys about my comic collecting origins, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So many people who don't know, my dad is MannyNYC.
NYC. Yes.
A lot of my collecting started with him, so it kind of goes back to when I was really young, probably 3-4 years old. My family was kind of like, we're kind of big nerds, me and my family. So it's not just my dad, my mom got a little, nerdy side to her, my uncles and everything, they had a little collection. So this started really when my uncle passed me his collection. A lot of his collection was, Spawn and, Spider-Man, stuff from the 90s, a lot of that stuff. So what really got me on the comics was, Spidey and Spawn and McFarlane. Of course, Superman, Batman, stuff like that. So that's really where it kind of all started. From there, I really started getting into comics, probably collecting until, maybe I was about, I want to say 12, 13 in middle school. Around middle school time, we had a little LCS, and across the street from my school, maybe like 1 or 2 blocks up from the school. It's called the Comic Card Dugout. Anybody knows from Brooklyn, Core Street. Over there, there used to be a comic book store. It's a glasses store now. But it used to be a comic book store there, and the owner's name was Joe. I used to go there every Wednesday, and I even pick up new books at the time. I think the only book I was picking up at the time when I was in middle school was the Red Hulk book. Yeah. And I was reading Red Hulk and I was trying to pick up Spider-Man, but every time, back in the day, especially, Spidey was a hot title, man, and I could never pick up Spider-Man when it came out. So it was mainly just Red Hulk and, like the superpowers had just started up at that time. They brought back the cult superheroes. So that's when I kind of got into the golden age characters a little bit. And really, my dad passing me some, his collection stuff he had extra of or whatever, he gave me, my dad gave me a lot of books. A lot of my collection I can attribute to my dad passing me down from him. So
yeah, but I'm sure he kept the good shit to himself because we all know Manny.
Well, a lot of my X-Men books came from my dad, so, I have a lot of X-Men books and a lot of that came from him.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Valiant, I got started because of my uncle. That was another thing my uncle was big into. My uncle was a big, like more the indie side. Like he was reading like Valiant and Image and all of that back in the day. So I got into like Exo Manowar and Bloodshot and Rye and Harbinger and all that. I got into that from him. Yeah. So all right, cool. That's really where my collecting habits came from. My uncle, my father, and everything. So, and over the years, I just picked up stuff as I saw it and got into different things. Like normal kids. You grow up, you're into the things you grew up with. So that's the stuff I pick up most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah. But after this, I didn't put there the description, but I put he's got freaking issues, and I put Eli's YouTube link, man. If their channel links to the description. But yeah, man. Awesome, man. If y'all don't know, yeah, Eli has his own channel too. But he doesn't only collect, man. He's also an amateur wrestler, man. You know what I mean? He wrestles, man. Yeah,
I'm an amateur professional
wrestler. There you go. If that makes sense.
He's smarter than his father, right?
Listen. Two different levels. Just put it that way, because Manny knows his shit. Yo, trust me. He's a very underrated collector. Yes, definitely, Manny.
He gets his information from his son. You ever see that? Don't be a menace.
But I know Eli's familiar with indie books, so I had to have him in this show because we will be talking about highlighting indie books in a few later on, man. And I appreciate you, Eli, for coming by, man, and letting people know who you are on the show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we are, going to move on to our other guest, man. And shout out to you, man. He's got freaking issues. What is going on, brother?
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys having me here.
Yes.
Yeah. No, like I said, like for me, I wanted him to be our guest on our show because he's been a YouTuber for a while, and a lot of people know him. And I recently touched base when you were presser as well, right? You press comments because David Seeking Near Mint, he was doing videos upon your pressing and all that, so he's also a good presser too, and he did some remarkable turnarounds, which I've seen on David Seeking Near Mint's videos.
Try.
No, I saw the work you do, and you do on IG too as well. He's on IG as well as he got freaking issues, and he shows his work, and his works. I'm impressed with it. What started you collecting comics? What made you want to collect comics?
So I started when I was like 10 years old. Somebody handed me a ASM 300. Okay. And I've always loved Spider-Man, right? So somebody handed me ASM 300. I read the whole storyline. Man, I fell in love with Venom. Like, it was just like that was my thing growing up, So as I started collecting throughout the years, I was like a closet nerd. I couldn't be a nerd around my friends because they weren't into collecting comic books, So I had to hide that from people. And then all through high school, I was hiding it, closet nerd, still collecting comic books, going to comic book stores on the weekends and stuff like that, going during the summertime. And then I got out of the comic books when I joined the Navy back in '96. Okay. And so I just didn't have time to collect, didn't have time to read or anything else. And then what got me back into collecting was around 2014, my brother said he knew a guy that was closing up a shop. And he had two ASM 300s. And he wanted to know if I want to buy them for $40 each. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, yeah, I'll take that. And I was just getting into pressing then. And so I had taken those books and I had done a little bit of pressing on them. They came out to like 8.5, 7.5, and then I ended up flipping for like $100 or $200 or something each. So I made a pretty good profit, and that's what got me back in. And then I started making YouTube videos was because I was watching comic YouTube videos, and Doom was actually one of the first ones that I was watching. Yeah, and then I was like impressed. I was like, oh shit! I was like, man, this is pretty cool. I was like, I wonder if I could do this. So I just started putting out videos, and then Doom put me on a shout out video. Thank you, Doom. I really appreciate that. And he put me on there, and that's what got me going. And then I just started collecting more, making more YouTube videos and stuff like that. But that's how I got started, and I've been just doing it ever since.
Yeah, your story is a lot like mine because I've done my first video. It was a 700 sub contest that he did a while back, and watching his video brought me into the New York Warriors and everybody else, and made me want to do videos. So kind of like I think your origin started like mine, which is awesome because that's a really good guy to actually watch and get kind of like how you say, like eager to do your own stuff as a collector and showcase it. And what kind of books do you like collecting besides Venom actually?
Yeah, so like I'm big into Spider-Man. I'm a huge Wolverine fan. And I mostly collect like variants and hard to find books and hard to find variants and stuff like that because I just love going on the hunt and then finding that stuff, that like a lot of people don't have, So I like to show stuff off, like, I got this and 9.8, nobody else has it. You look on the CGC census and you have like the only one. You're like, oh shit, that shit's good stuff right there.
Yeah, one of the books that you did, I remember a long time ago, we reached out, probably about a year ago, was that Harley Quinn one, the homage to the Killing Joke. That one, I remember I was back and forth and I totally forgot about it, but we were talking about that backstage or on IG, and you were able to obtain a few copies of those. which was pretty dope because then you explain that you get stuff that's obscure, that's hard to find.
Oh yeah,
and that's dope. Besides you and your family, who else collects comics, or is it just you?
It's just me. That's pretty much it. I'm the only nerd in the family, really.
Yeah,
I mean, I have little nerdlings, but they're not into comic books like I am.
So you said the first book ever was actually Venom. That's pretty dope. That's
yeah,
that's a good
big
book.
time, man.
I'm blown
So
away.
I did
Alright,
have a
you
book
know what?
before that.
300.
So I have a story about when I was a kid. I think Doom knows this one, but like there was a lady that's babysitting me, and her brother collected Spider-Man books, right? So then I was maybe about 3 or 4 years old, and then the guy hands me a book. He's like, "Here," he's like, "You want a Spider-Man book?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." He goes, "Take good care of this because it's a first appearance." And being 3 or 4 years old, I didn't know nothing about that, right? So the next day, I still remember this vividly. My mom's cleaning out the car, and then she pulls out that comic book, and she goes, "You still want this?" I'm like, "No." And she takes it, rips it up, and I still remember it to this day. And I'm like, man, it just killed me to think what the hell that was, you know. But
Yeah,
I mean, you come and go.
Damn.
Yeah, can we just talk about the elephant in the room real quick? Did you just say you got 2 Spider-Man 300s for $40 a piece?
Yeah.
you know,
Or even the fact that he was handed a 300. It was
The first comic you
Shit.
got. Look, I was trying to shut up. I was trying to be respectful because if anybody knows, once I start talking, that's it. I'm just fucking gone. But I'm like, so I was trying to contain myself. And then first of all,
let me put it this way.
first and foremost, I love having Eli on this because I think he's going to add a lot to what we need to talk to about today. And second of all, I've actually been a huge fan of He's Got Freaking Issues from the first time I saw him because I think it's one of those when in the community you can kind of see who you vibe with. And then I didn't know he was Filipino, so that was cool. But
That always helps.
You know, he's so if you try to find him on Instagram, it's called the Pinoy Presser. No, it's not the Pinoy Presser. It's not the Pinoy Presser. But,
keep it, dude. You should keep it.
But yeah, you can have it if you want it. But yeah, it's just sometimes you watch somebody's video and you watch the way they collect, and you're like, okay, I like this guy's vibe. Yeah. And then so yeah, I was a huge fan. And there's been other people along the way, like Beauty Comics is another guy. He's pretty new, but he's another one that I kind of really like as well. And yeah, so it's really cool. I was actually like kind of fanboying out when Joker told me that he's got freaking issues is going to be on. I was like, oh shit, that's super dope. So
that was all broski's. That was all broski.
Okay.
He made that happen.
I was like super.
It's because it's because I was watching your recent video, and it had epiphany. And I said, you know what? No one knows this guy.
Yeah. I mean, he just gave me an A-OK. I mean, like it was fucking awesome. And yeah, it's anyway, so nice to have you on. And
I appreciate it.
Yeah, glad you're on, my guy.
Yeah, no, yeah. And I don't think you ever been on a live show, right? You've always done 2 videos, so this.
No, I pretty much stick to myself. I've had people ask me, but like I don't want to. Just bother people like, hey, let me on your podcast. You know?
That's what he did yesterday.
So like to go back to what David Sickendam said, how Doom popped his cherry. You know what I mean? So I guess he's got freaking issue. Doom popped your cherry too, bro. Again.
He did.
And what people don't know about He's Got Freaking Issues is that I know we just kind of glanced at it, like, oh, he does pressing. The thing about it is he's actually, and I'm going to say it, like he's actually on Erod's level of pressing.
Wow.
So for people
and Josh.
Yeah, for people who needs pressing, and maybe if Erod's gets too busy or if you need a presser, of course I have to, shout out my boy Erod first because he's in this thing. But I'm just saying if he gets backed up, like He's Got Freaking Issues, so hit him up. And yeah, he's actually a phenomenal. You'll see, actually, you've done some before and after shots on your Instagram, right? And look at the before and after. It's kind of crazy because it's not just pressing; it's cleaning too. And so,
like, I can remove stains and everything else. I usually do that with my own books, but I'll remove like tied lines out of books, and I'll remove stains and stuff like that. A lot of people say you can't do that, but yeah, you can. You can remove stains and stuff like that, especially with water. As long as it's not like Kool-Aid or something, you can actually remove tied lines from the books and everything else. Like I have some pictures on my IG of that also. But like usually I only do that on mine because people don't realize how long it takes to do that stuff. So I don't like keep people waiting. So I like to have a good turnaround time. So I like to turn around books within like 7 days. So that way people get the books back in a hurry, you know. So
yeah.
I mean, from how I heard, he's got freaking issues. On my man David, you know, he does his videos, and dude, just watch his videos. It speaks for itself. The results, you know.
Yeah, watch David's videos of his turnaround.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because David's books are usually pretty trash. So all David's books.
Oh yeah, we all know that. Yeah.
David's books are trash. So he has to take it to somebody who's gonna make it not trash. And that's
it's not David Seeking Him. What is it, Josh? David what?
Yeah.
A Seeking Fine Plus.
but then he'll take it to He's Got Freaking Issue, and then he'll make it near mint. So there we go.
Yeah, exactly. I like that, dude. I like good.
There you go.
So yeah, broski, you got more?
No, basically just want to touch base on who he is, and like I said, sub him up because he has videos that you see. Like he said, he has hard to find books. So if you're looking for something like that, and that way, I'm pretty sure check out his videos and you'll see some books that you haven't seen before or heard of.
After this, man, I will put the links to Eli's and He's Got Freaking Issues in the description. All right, guys. After this, all right. So yeah, broski, what we got next?
Next is let's see we'll talk about what the WandaVision. You want to talk about WandaVision? Okay, we could talk about WandaVision. Yeah.
I can't believe Batman died at the end. That was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yo.
Yeah, man. I was so sad.
All right. Well, we're gonna put this up here because you never know. We don't want people crying. You know what I mean? So just so we might be doing a spoiler. Even though I don't think this episode is any spoilers because it's just basically a recap of what happened of episode 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, fellas.
Point of view.
Yeah, just from a different point of view. So yeah, what do you guys think, man? Let me start with James, man. Since James hasn't been for a minute, what's up, James?
Are we recapping 1, 2, and 3, and not 4? We're not recapping 4 at all.
Yeah, you recap 4, episode 4.
Yeah, everything.
All right, just right now up to this point, the series is a big onion right now. A lot of people think it's slow, it's terrible, like it's one of the worst shows out there and a bad start for Marvel. I think it's wrong. I mean, if you're a fan of stuff like Twin Peaks, stuff like that, little things that takes time for it to grow.
Wow, what a good comparison, James. It really is.
Welcome back, motherfucker.
Welcome back. Yeah, exactly. Go ahead, James.
Everybody calm down. No, but if you think about it like that, it's a slow burn. And that's the thing that, I enjoy about something like that. Because you're not expecting that just every episode of like WandaVision just being like action. Because that's what they're probably hoping you're going to get from a Marvel show.
Correct.
And it's a slow burn. It's 9 episodes. The first, I think a lot of people thought it was 6 episodes, 6 half-hour episodes. It's a slow burn because the first 2 episodes get you established as far as like what you're going to be watching. It's sort of like a magic trick. You're finding out whether, first you get the trick, then you get the tell, and then the reason why. And now we're in that point of knowing the reason why, which is in the 4th episode of we don't have the reason why exactly. We have the tell right now because we found out, spoiler alert, that Wanda is doing all this herself. Yeah. She's handling the whole thing herself.
Right.
Thing is, we don't know why yet. And being that there's 5 more episodes left, I mean, eventually we're going to find out. I'm enjoying it. Some people don't like it. Biggie's Comics. Some people don't like it right now. But I'm digging
it. Yeah. I mean, listen, man, like I said before, man, and was it Joey's Power Pack earlier, I was saying that this was a little bit of a redemption because I feel like episode 1, 2, and 3 was just too slow for me and too for a Marvel show, But I kind of like now that they're connecting the pieces, now that they got the what's Shorty's name from Thor?
Monica Rambeau?
No, not Monica Rambeau. Herto.
Oh, God.
What is it?
Darcy?
Yes.
Darcy.
Yeah, and my guy from
Jimmy
Ant-Man.
Woo.
Yes. That's my guy, dude. Now they connected because everybody's saying, during the credit scenes or whatever, you hear the voices and you see a hand or whatever the case is, they connect the pieces and let us know what they were doing and how they were involved. So I enjoyed that. You know, how Monica Rambeau got kicked the fuck out of there. You know, it just was pretty dope. Yeah, there ain't no fucking with Scarlet Witch. You ain't fucking with her, man.
No.
But I am curious. I know what, you know, basically they went to it was a town, right? And I guess the whole town is this mind like they, you know, mind controlled basically, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I'm sorry to cut you off, but it's like I think that town's being held hostage by the Scarlet Witch.
Yes. Like a lot of people are thinking the whole Agatha Harkness theory, and I think that Agatha Harkness thing still valid though. Still valid.
It's still valid, but I feel like it's starting to fade away because like even with like the you know Agnes giving like the scared look to the brother's face, you know, like don't tell him this, you know, kind of look like, oh my god. It was kind of like, you know what? I don't think Agatha Harkness would have done that, you know. Yeah. Maybe. But like the fact that she's taken over an entire town is telling me she's holding everybody hostage, you know, like a big illusion. So yeah, go on.
Yeah, basically. Anybody else want to put their little 2 cents in this?
You know, I was like dumbfounded when I was like Big E's. I was watching that shit. I did not like it. But then when I watched episode 4, it explained a lot of questionings that me and my wife were watching, because I even told my wife, and me and my wife were dead on how we thought about it. But then we watched episode 4. It answered a lot of loose ends, and to a point where I had a feeling what it was, but this explained it more, the outcome, and all these characters that were based on from the movies prior, from like Ant-Man, you said Thor, you know, you got the scientists from Thor, and you got all this stuff just connecting from it. So it's pretty interesting. Like I said, it's the Easter eggs, and that's what they're good for, is having Easter eggs. And I enjoyed issue probably episode 4 more than anything else. So yeah, I'll probably watch the next episode.
Yeah,
he paid Disney Plus for something.
Yo, and real quick, man, shout out to my bro, man, Roman Curtis, with a $10 super chat, man. He said, King of the Golden State is back. He escaped from Oakland, California. You rang. Shout out to Uncle Roman.
That reminds me of fucking Little Giants.
I'm not even gonna front, yo, dude. I have a super chat video that I was gonna play, and you know, but you're here, bro. I gotta play.
What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy, King of the Golden State.
Yo, welcome back, brother. Welcome back, man. All right.
Oh my god,
we got him.
What's going on, Carolina? What's up, man? Yeah, now that we talked about WandaVision, man, what we got next, broski? Do we have
next is your new comic book day picks. So what we have going this Wednesday that's coming out.
All right, let's move on to some new comic book day. Basically, let's just knock it out the way. You know, what is it? On February 3rd for new comic book day, guys. What we have here, and just going to skim through this, man. And I'm sure Josh will show this on Show and Tell, but a good thing I caught it before him. You know what I mean? It's these books. Right? So yeah, man, we got the second printings of Future State, guys. Awesome covers. They kind of remind me of the 1 in 25s. Thank God they're not 1 in 25s, because you can afford those on the left, second prints, and then you also have Harley Quinn issue 2, which is, I thought issue 1 after issue 1 was a good read, so I can't wait for issue 2.
The artwork in Harley Quinn is so
amazing.
Good. It is so good.
A little confusing, a little bit in issue 1. I don't know if you got that vibe. A little bit confusing, but
yeah. But I'm specifically talking about issue 2, like just the way like Black Mask looks and Scare. It's just, I forget who the artist is. Such a good job, though.
Can we take a moment to appreciate Gary Frank's artwork? I mean, seriously, like Harley Quinn. Is that Gary Frank's work on Harley Quinn issue? What was it the B cover?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we just appreciate you guys' artwork, how underrated the artwork is?
Let me ask a question real quick. So you remember there was New 52, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, it was Rebirth, right?
Right.
So is this taking over Rebirth? And so going forward for the next year, is everything is Future State?
No. Future State's a small thing.
Yeah, from what I've heard, from what I've heard, the Future State is basically something different. They're playing
out of a holdover.
Yeah, basically, but they're gonna go right back to Rebirth after the February?
Okay.
March.
Yeah. March.
Okay. All right.
All right. So yeah, man. So that we got Harley Quinn, and which I think, like I said, man, issue 1, she teams up with Scarecrow to get some criminals locked up, so they're on the detective mode, basically Harley Quinn and Scarecrow. So the issue 2, they're facing my man Black Mask. It's great read. I really enjoyed this. This is one of the listen. I know Futuristic gets shit, you know what I'm saying, but this was one of my favorite reads.
Yeah.
Even considering putting up with the next Batman and Dark Detective. So definitely pick that up, guys. I recommend it. So yeah, man. Next up we have here is going to be Swamp Thing, which was another great read too for issue 1.
I love Swamp Thing. I don't read Swamp Thing, so
yeah, issue
that
2.
Was good.
Yeah, and Wonder Woman, which was okay. It was a good. Well, it was a fun read, I should say, because it was more humor, like in that book of Wonder Woman. Which is a dope ass Jenny Frison cover there. I'm sorry, a lot of people get tired of her drawings, man, but that shit looks really nice.
I never get tired of Jenny Frison.
Yeah. So next was the next Batman, as we was talking issue. What is this, 3? Dope covers there, as is. I think there's a C cover or no? I'm bugging. No, there was a second printing. I got that mixed up.
Yeah, second printing was this.
Yeah. And then everybody's favorite thing right now is Star Wars, right? So we got Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures. This is the IDW one, issue number 1, guys. I'm sure with all going on with Star Wars, everybody's going to be picking this up. I think there's a second. I think there's a variant to this. I didn't get the image for it, man.
That's a great cover on its own.
Yeah. I agree. I kind of like it better than the regular High Republic in Marvel A cover.
I agree, 100%.
But one of the top pickups is going to be, which was spoke about a couple weeks ago, is going to hot one is going to be Amazing Spider-Man issue number 55, second printing, guys. Second printing. That's the one on the left, the black and red is the second printing, and the one on the right, 1 in 50, which I think is the best cover out of all of them. Well, both of these, I should say. I don't know why they made it a 150. That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. Now I can't get one.
It is what it is. Moving on here, we got Avengers 40.
It sold so well the first time.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Avengers 42, dope covers there, man. You got they doing the Black History Month cover variants for February. So you got my man Blade there in the center.
That's worth getting right there.
Cover.
Yes. And a nice little seat cover there, though. That seat cover look nice too, man. That Phoenix variant there. All right. So we're moving on to Mortal Hulk 43, and then I kind of dumped this book. I think after 25 or something like that. But
you made a mistake, sir.
Yeah, Eli's been telling me that. Eli's been telling me, yo, it's been good since then. So maybe I missed something. So I gotta catch up on my Immortal Hulk. So I'll put that up there. And with the seat cover, they've been doing the homages.
Yeah, the homages. Yep.
Yeah, from the Silver Age run,
the 100s.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, cover's dope.
Yes, man. And then we have this is Josh's pick for issue 1, Gwenom versus Carnage, issue 2 coming out, King and Black tie-in. Nice covers there. All right. And I think the second, what is the first issue number 1 of Gwenom versus Carnage number 1 has a second printing, which has Mary Jane Carnageized. So that's the one to look out for. I think
that cover's dope.
Yeah, that cover is real nice. Yes. And then we have this is one of my favorite reads of King and Black tie-ins is going to be Return of the Valkyries, underrated book. Yes, go read it. I thought it was good. Can't wait, to find out what's going on with the Sentry, with the Valkyries, because they teaming up too. Yes, Jane Foster's one of them. So it was a good read. It was a good read issue 1. So I'm gonna read this week. So we moving on to High Republic, as we was talking about the IDW High Republic Adventure. This is issue 2 of the Marvel run. So yeah, we have the A cover and then the 1 in 25. The 1 in 25.
Yeah, that 1 in 25, man. Some stores are charging way too much for it.
Yeah,
brother. If you can find your local comic shop to get that 1 in 25, you should have got it last week, or you should at least told them last week, because that book, the Ashley Witter variant, is going to be fire, dude.
I agree. And don't worry, we'll see you next week when Josh has it.
I was just thinking, I don't know if any of my stores ordered 25, to be quite honest with you.
Hey, anybody got $100? It's available at Midtown right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Midtown overprices it, but shout out to Midtown though. So we got moving on, man. It's Star Wars issue number 11. Issue 10 I read, which was the first appearance of Starlight Squadron. I thought it was a good read. introducing those new characters. And the way it left off at issue 10 was a standoff between Lando and I forgot the new character's name of Star Wars. But yeah, definitely got the A cover, B cover, and the 1 in 10. I'm not digging that 1 in 10. Those A and Bs are better.
It's too much going on in that 1 in 10.
Yeah. And then 2 more books, man. We're moving on, man. From there, we're going with Broski's Read, man. Strange Academy issue 8. And mind you, issue 7 came out last week, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we said off air that it's back to back. A lot of it had to do because of COVID, and I think COVID pushed back a lot of issues for Strange Academy and some issues. So this one is coming right after because they're trying to get ahead of things.
Yes, I agree. A, B, and C cover there, guys. Obviously, the A is the Ramos. B is the what is it? The
Stupid
Art Adams
fuck variant.
Stupid. And a nice looking C
I
cover.
thought it was a blue M&M.
Yeah, but they're doing a bunch of I guess one shots of each character towards Strange Academy. So
I thought it was an Art. I thought it was an Arthur Adams.
it is Art Adams.
It's a
You're right.
connecting cover, right? Some shit. Yeah. I don't know if it is a connect. I don't. Whatever. Get the
Either way, Josh doesn't like.
And last book, man, is gonna be Venom 33, and this man, issue 32 was a dope read. Shows where Eddie Brock has been in the Hive and stuff like that. What his role is gonna play in Kingdom Black, we don't know. Just keep reading Venom. We know the ending of Venom is coming soon. What is after 35? Is it Broski?
200.
But yeah,
Issue 2. Yeah, issue 200. Yes.
Yeah.
So here I have the A cover, the B segment cover, then we have the 1 in 50 Finch. Love that 1 in 50 Finch, bro. That shit is beautiful.
Yeah, that Venom 35. Don't sleep on that Stephanie Hans cover. You already see when it happened with Thai Republic. So
yeah, definitely.
Just an FYI because it's not on the list, but they don't show the cover of it yet released. But I think my boy the Doom said it's gonna be fire regardless. She's a dope artist, and I agree.
Wait. So they're stopping Venom at 200, and then what?
We don't know. The supposedly rumors is that Venom is dead. He's not coming back at all. So who's going to take the mantle as the next Venom?
How do you not stop Venom at issue 300? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly.
I'm just saying.
Or why not make a comeback at 300?
Yeah, like Immortal Hulk.
Either but
I'm just saying, man. Use your common sense, man. You're 100 more issues. You stop them at 300. You know what I mean? And then see the link between the two numbers. I'm just saying.
Joker, is our boy Doom here drinking or is he smoking?
Yeah. Oh, he said it in the beginning.
He's smoking.
Yo, he laid out a disclaimer from the beginning, bro. That's what.
Come on. Have you ever done too much too fast at one time? That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, but man, Josh, you there?
Yeah.
What do you think of the 1 in 50?
Yeah, it's dope.
It's dope. Right.
Yeah, I like the 1 in 100 covers lately too. Just the black and white Stegman covers. I don't know. A lot of them have been looking very similar lately, though. I will say that. But that 1 in 50 is dope.
Yeah.
I like how it's kind of a throwback with that Spider-Man a little bit with the the webs under the arms, like back to the
yeah. Retro Spider.
Yeah.
What about you? Issues? What do you think? Are you picking up any Venoms right now? You got freaking issues? Yeah.
I haven't been picking up the high ratio ones, but I've been picking up some of the Venoms. Yeah. The high ratio is too damn expensive, man.
Right?
Yeah.
I know what to look.
These were like the last ratios I picked up were these 125s.
Ooh.
Let me see that. Which one?
That's the one more time.
Oh, they
I balked on that one.
Yep, that's a good one.
We all did.
Well,
I did.
Too.
All right, I balked on
You know what's so funny about the cover? You know what's so funny about the cover? Hold that up real quick. No, I'm serious. Check this out. You guys are gonna agree with me. All right, you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
If that was a store variant, it wouldn't be worth as much as it is now.
Yep.
You're right. I'll give you that.
And look at it. Does that not look like a store variant kind of a cover?
Yeah, it looks like
It totally comes off store variant, like
And then if it was a store variant, it wouldn't be worth as much. That's so fucking.
No.
All right, I'm out. Peace.
I agree.
It throws a little 2 cents in there, man. But yeah, that's our picks for New Comic Book Day, which definitely. I'm plenty more books coming out next week, but those I just want to highlight there.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, man. What we got next, man?
We got show and tell. If anybody got any books they want to show and tell,
got you, bro.
Right. Go ahead, Josh. Do your thing.
I got. You know what? I'm gonna start off. I got some stuff.
There you go. Okay.
I'm gonna start off because I went hunting today, man, with my brothers, man. Shout out to Art Kemist. Shout out to Manny and my big bro, Biggs, man. Went out there. We went to Jersey, man. We went to Zap's Comics. If you're in the tri-state area, everybody knows about Zap Comics. Great LCS store. Once I got there, I hit up Josh because Josh was like, "Yo, let me know what they got on the wall." Hit up Josh, and called him, and he wasn't really impressed with the book. Yeah, I kind of agree with Josh. They could have had. They usually have other better books, but this time it wasn't as impressive. You know what I mean?
Not to say that they didn't have good wall books. It's just
no.
There was nothing that I was really interested in.
Nothing that blew your spirit up?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I bought this. You know what? Let me start off with AOK, not AOK's. I pre-ordered this with Manny. Let me start off with Manny. Manny, he's a big GI Joe guy, so we collect figures and stuff. So we pre-ordered this like a few months ago, and it's Cobra Commander. I think it's a Hasbro exclusive.
That's nice.
I think.
That is nice.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a chase variant. It's like a chase.
Oh, it's a chase variant? Nice.
Yeah.
Still, that is gorgeous, man.
Yo, Manny, what the fuck? It's not mint. Look at that shit. What the fuck?
Return
but
that.
yeah, man. What happened?
So return that.
You know what I'm saying, yo, Manny? He picked these up for me because I missed out on these.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those are still around.
Missed out on Dr. Afro.
The 7. That 7's been hot. I had 2 in my hand. I put them back. That's oh, sheesh.
And I didn't have the 8 cover to Darth Vader 7, which is I feel like it's a nice cover. Yeah. And
wait a minute. Go back one book.
Back.
Yeah, I got you a copy of that.
Oh, you did? Oh shit, okay. You're right. All right, so I got 2 copies.
I'll take that one.
All right, and then I missed out on issue A. I think the A cover because Josh got me the B cover to what is it, 113.
Token Razor.
Yeah, first Token Razor. And then we have the B cover. So I have another B cover with Josh too. So I got those. Shout out to Manny. Thank you, Manny. Because he goes to Royal Collectibles in Queens over here from New York. If you're familiar with it, and he picks up his books there, and they have next set of books. Shout out to my man, the Art Kemist. He just threw in a couple of books to just throw in, man. And shout out to you, bro. So you threw me this in, which I thought Eternals was a good read too, man. Eternals #1 when it dropped. Here I have the Never Die, Never Die, Never Win issue, and this Venom 25 with the purple. Never seen the purple one in the bottom.
Yeah, my brother sent me one of those. Yeah.
So there's a Walmart. I know that exclusive.
Yeah.
And shout out to him because once he showed us, I was like, "Yo, listen, go back to Midtown and get me a copy because this is fucking dope." Yo, so that's exactly what he did. He gave me I don't know what issue is this, but this is Star Wars Insider magazine with Boba Fett. Bam, right there.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Nice.
Damn.
So awesome. And he provided a magazine, my law. Yo, shout out to Art Kemist. You know what the fuck you doing finally? All right. Yeah. All right. Next set of books, my last set of books I brought from Zaps. We went to a second LCS, which was called Joker's Child. I didn't pick up anything from that second LCS. I let Manny, Biggs, and Arsenio show it on their videos, or I don't know whenever we do in the New York Warriors show, but they picked up some books. Here I picked up, and I left the prices on so you can see how Zap prices their books. Here I picked up, I like collecting these Millennium editions of Jimmy Olsen's #1.
Yeah, like those are the definition of a collectible right there,
Yes. Yeah. There we go. So we got that. Picked up issue #9 of Teen Titans. George Perez cover, second appearance of Deathstroke. You already know.
Okay.
All right. And then I picked up issue #39 of Teen Titans, when Robin last. I think after this he becomes a Nightwing, so he stopped being Robin. Yeah. So there you go.
I've honestly never seen that. I don't think.
We just show the price there too.
That book's hard to get in a 980 because it's all white, like all white.
Yes, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, I've seen like
yellow
shishi
copy
stains on some of those. Yeah, yellow copy.
Some brown copies.
You see all the shishi stains on the corner and fucking.
Here I have Teen Titans issue number 16.
There you go.
You kept the carrot. There you go. And look, that's the price.
That's a good price.
I don't really talk about pricing, but I just had to show you how good Zaps do. You know what I'm saying?
You should, Murfinator. Look at you.
Whoa.
Yo, $1.50.
You stupid, James. Yo, this is Batman issue 21, and this is the Jock variant. Right?
Yep.
That's an underrated cover. That's underrated.
Yes. Very underrated. I saw this. I thought of Josh. I was like, they had the red one, the red cover of the regular. What is it? The 8 cover. What printing is that one, Josh? Because I don't know what printing.
Second.
Oh, okay. All right. And then we get to the more known books here, man. We have Fantastic Four.
But the combo pack, I believe, is also red for that one. I think.
Oh, the combo pack, and then they have the con exclusive, right? One, and then they have the all black one, right? If I'm mistaken.
No, the all black one is the all black one is the 1 in 100. Yeah.
No, okay.
The black with the white.
Yeah, black with white.
Yeah.
So we have here Fantastic Four issue number 129, first appearance of Thundra, and pick that up for $8, man. Another book that you have to get in white because which has a little tan there, but for $8,
50 years old.
For $8, shit, that looks good, my guy.
Exactly. Next up here, I had to put this in the monitor once I got home. It's attached barely at the bottom staple, but I'm trying to complete my Silver Surfer run, my Silver Age Silver Surfer run. This is issue number 12 of Silver Surfer.
Nice.
Okay.
There you go.
Damn.
Look at you.
$8.
Because you don't hurt him, Joker.
And last book, and I bought a wall book, bro. I bought one wall book.
Look at this guy.
Come up.
And besides, Silver Age, Silver Surfer, I try to collect the run. Amazing Spider-Man, no, but that's my son stuff. Fantastic Four, so some Silver Age, Fantastic Four, and Batman. That's all I collect. Here I have issue 34, first appearance of Gideon, and I put the price there, $45. Listen, me and Biggs, we graded this and we looked at it. It's about like a 5. So I mean, it's attached and everything. So I thought it was a great price. I had to leave the price so you can see $45. I thought it was a great deal for that one.
That was a great deal, man. Everything's attached. That's perfect.
Yeah,
and I think
I take my price tags off.
You didn't even bargain? You didn't even try to bargain with the guy?
No. These guys, no. With this shop, they don't really bargain, bro. When it comes to the pricings, whatever's set on pricing.
Trust me, whatever the set price is below like what you're gonna find it for.
Yeah, dude, really. So, and I think in this issue,
I would still get 40 and be like, yo, this is
I would have done the same thing. I'm with Grim on this one. I would have done the same thing.
I'm just saying, this is all I got.
I mean, regardless, at the end of the day, I signed up for their whatever. What is it? Zaps
like
thing.
They
took out $5 off, so on my purchase. So here you go. Listen, man, I'm good, bro. I'm a New Yorker. Trust me, I'm good.
Yo, you guys know David. When it comes to David, dude, that guy is like a little bit out of control. Like he'll take like a $40 book and he'll be like, "I'll give you 20 right now, cash."
Real quick, and if you guys don't know, I think what is it? The guy who did Game of Thrones, George R.R. Martin. He did a letter.
Right? Yeah,
there's a letter that he did in here. So awesome. Nice. Those are my pickups. All right, guys.
Awesome, bro.
And who wants to go next, man? You know what? All right, let's Eli go. All right, bam.
Man, like I said, I have a book to show.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Here's a book.
Nice.
I'm trying to build up my Star Wars book collection again. I never really had that many books to begin with, but what a way to do it with the first ever Star Wars novel, Splinter of the Mind's Eye, and this is a first edition hardcover as well. So, 1978, it's a library rental. It's a little beat. It's had some love.
Legible,
But,
legible.
It was like $10, so I was like, yeah, I'll pick it up.
Wait,
this
are you
hardcover-
stealing books from the library? Is that what it is?
No, I didn't
that's
steal this one. Look, it's from Alabama. I totally did not steal this one, or Ohio or something. I don't know what state is it from. Yeah, Alabama.
Value stamp, is that value stamp?
But yeah, so looking forward to reading this. I've never read it. I hear they beat. I know how they beat freaking Vader by throwing him in the pit and all that. So can't wait to read that.
Shout out to the Dewey Decimal System.
Well, I do got some books.
Highly underrated system.
Some of these are last month's
Highly.
books. I get my books late because I order a month in advance, so I get them here. I get last month's books a month later. So, but Spider-Man.
That's a hot cover.
Philip Tan.
Did you get the 5? I think.
Damn, Spider-Man looking yoked, my guy. Look at this. Somebody.
I know. I like this cover mainly because the way Philip Tan draws Spider-Man reminds me of McFarlane. He's kind of got like the big eyes with the mask and everything, and the spaghetti kind of webbing.
Yeah.
So, makes me wish McFarlane would do another Spider-Man cover.
Yeah.
ASM 55.
That's another dope cover.
The auto variant. A lot of people slept on this. A lot of people was trying to get that black color, man. I mean, look at this color. It's just blue as hell.
Yo, Eli, I fucking agree with you, bro. The 55 is dope, but the Lotto did not fail either, bro.
No, I had to get both.
The 55 was different. The black ones. No one's seen that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now
I got one of those.
This is black cover.
There you go.
Love it. I got two of them now.
Yeah.
Me and Conan go way back, so I had to grab the 1 in 25, I think. Juiceco cover. Yep.
Okay.
Classic. I haven't read this yet. I'm behind on reading, so I got to catch up.
We're all behind on reading books, brother. Trust me.
Conan 17, again, behind on reading. That's the nullified Conan.
Yes.
Pretty dope.
Nice, man.
Iron Man. I'm probably going to stop this, but I'm going to continue reading it. Anyway.
Those Alex Ross covers are underrated, bro.
That's the one reason I don't want to stop, because I love Alex Ross's art, but the story really isn't doing much for me. But see where it goes. It might get hot later on down the line. They're reintroducing Korvac. So I'm curious about that. But Iron Man. Eternals, I said I was going to get the Alex Ross cover, but I wanted the J. Scott Campbell cover because the colors on here and everything pop way too much.
I'm sure it was the coloring. That's what I
mean,
the coloring.
Cersei's hot too, but she's taking, so that's all right.
Good read.
Good read. Good coloring.
This one I got because, Art Germ, Supergirl.
Supergirl with braids. Okay.
He drew fucking Valkyrie kind of yoked, man. Like fucking, she almost like She-Hulk yoked. Like, yeah.
They have a version of that one too?
There is, I believe so, but yeah, I gotta read this too. All of Thor's ex-girlfriends coming together.
Yo, you haven't read it yet?
No, I haven't read it yet.
Yo, read it. Let me know what you think, bro. Because I enjoy it.
I'll let you know. Definitely. Yeah. Going back to indies, we're talking about indies today. Tarna, the original indie, heavy metal.
Okay.
This is a pretty dope. I know they're running a story side by side in the magazine, and they're also doing a solo book, so that's kind of cool. They're trying to bring all their, their known characters back into the limelight. They're about to do a story with Nelson, the World War II pilot from the movie. If you remember, he's the zombie pilot. And they're about to do something cool with that, so I can't wait to read that. Superpowers and Red Sonja and Perillo are three things that will get any person to buy a comic. So, hey, I mean,
Red Sonja has some crazy fucking backers. Yeah. Hey, you guys know like Jim Lee and Delato used to do like Red Sonja covers back in the day, like the collab. Yeah, Prison has some stuff, especially like the fucking the Virgin covers. I'm sorry, Eli, my bad, man. I'm still drunk. Go ahead, my bad.
It's okay. Remember. But yeah, I haven't read. This is another book that I just got in. So eventually. But I'm curious to see what they do with this. Kind of interesting because they're doing a Vampirella book side by side with this. That's also superpowered.
Yeah.
So this is a weird combination because you got Vampirella with like the superpowers, like Black Terror and Daredevil and all them, and then you got Sonja with like all the cosmic people, so like Captain Future and I think that's Venus. I forget what her name is. But, yeah, just like a weird thing, but I mainly got it because Perillo, everybody got to get a Perillo.
Nice coloring on that cover too. Good painting on that cover.
That Sith Lordly put a lot of people onto it. I had to jump onto Smuggler's Run. It's basically just a comic book adaptation from the book. And there's a first appearance in here. I can't remember the lady's name, but she's one of the she's a commanding officer of one of the fleets in the Sith thing that Sith Lordly talked about on his Star Wars Spotlight. So subscribe to his Sith Lordly channel. He puts up all the Star Wars Spotlights up on there after he does the show. So check that out if you want to know more about this book.
Nice, man.
Yo, is there a way to just like not have David make any comments? Is that like a thing? Is that like a thing where we could just like I don't know.
You want us to just ignore David? We will. You want us?
No, is there a way to like make him like not be able to do anything on anybody's channel? Is that like a thing?
Just ban him? You ban him? Is that what you want?
Yeah, is there a way for the whole YouTube comic community to collectively just ban his fucking ass and just? No, he's my boy. I'm sorry, dude.
Crossover. I'm not reading crossover, but I mean, you put Spawn on the cover, I'm gonna have to pick it up, especially McFarlane. So,
okay,
I mean,
yeah.
That's that. I'm not reading. I read the first issue. I wasn't really a big fan of it. Solid Blood, that little secret project that Kirkman dropped. I don't know what the plan is with this thing. I don't know what the point of it was. But I got it. I got 3 copies of this damn thing now, so that's cool. I'll check it out at some point when I get around to reading my books. This is an indie a lot of people were sleeping on. AWA Upshot. They're doing some pretty good stories, and they got some good creative teams on their books. This is a Michael Straczynski and C.P. Smith, and I don't know who the fuck Snakebite Cortez is, but this was a pretty good series. Mike Deodato was on the main series. This is the current like one-shot spin-off kind of book. They're trying to make a universe based around these characters. And yeah, this was a really good read. Pretty much coronavirus happens, a bunch of people die, and the people that don't die get superpowers. So, really interesting stuff. Again, got to catch up on this reading. But it's a really good book.
Nice, man.
Man's World. I don't know what it's about. It's another one from AWA Upshot. I'll check it out.
There you go.
And yeah, that's it. And I was just going to show the rest of the series. Pick it up.
Nice.
Yeah, just pick them up. They're still available. They cover price. I mean, they're not. They ain't going nowhere. Just dope.
Right.
Really good storyline. Again, Deodato and all that.
There you go, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hey. So yeah, man. So anybody else want to do shows? If not, we could go straight to you, broski, or what? Josh, you got something?
Yeah, I got some stuff.
All right, got you, broski.
Yeah, I got these from the LCS really cheap. This is Secret Wars #7. This is the first appearance of, I guess, the new Spider-Woman.
Yes.
Then I was able to obtain these Spider-Woman #1s. First, the origin of Jessica Drew.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You got a good deal on it, right? Huh?
Yeah,
Just
really
let
good.
everybody know Gomez is giving one away tonight in the chat. Congrats.
Yeah, I picked this one up over there too as well for a real good deal. He was surprised. He was a little downfounded, but it is what it is. I'm picking up any artwork done by Marco Mastrozzo. So this is a Robin Hood Outlaw. This is a trade paperback.
A trade paperback? Or just trade paperback?
It's a trade paperback.
And then I got a package near Mint SNMC. So he was giving me a gift. So I'm gonna unbox this. I have not yet seen it, so I figured I'll do this live. I appreciate it, David. He didn't have to do this, but he reached out to me, said he wanted to give me something because of my birthday, and because even though the Doom hates the guy, I really love the guy.
Yo, just so we get things clear, everybody knows I'm really good friends with David.
Yeah,
and I'm just fucking with him. So
Yeah, he
David knows. So yeah. Just in case people don't know.
Oh, dude, I was gonna block him. What are you talking about?
Yeah. No, that's my boy.
Yeah, no, he's a real good guy in the community.
Yeah. I mean, he's an asshole sometimes, but we all have an asshole or whatever. So.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know what it is. Oh!
What?
Yo, he love you. He love you.
Oh,
that's like payola.
9.8. What the? Yo,
9.8.
Yo, dude. Yo, David, man, you should have heard the words he said about you, bro.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, David. Damn, bro.
Yo, David, if you want to get Catwoman, Batman 1 is the one to get, bro.
God damn.
Yo, congratulations, man.
Yo, congrats.
Damn, shit, dude.
Yeah, that is a nice book, man.
Probably one of the best.
That's one that's on my list.
One of the most iconic Adam Hughes covers for sure. For the people that don't know, that's the lost numbers right there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go show my wife real quick. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Yo, I appreciate it, David. Damn. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Ass freaking A-OK.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if David left because I told him to get him banned, but
no, you probably got busy at it.
Yeah.
David, thank you, bro. If you watch the rewind, I appreciate it. You didn't have to, but mahalos, bro. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
He's still in here.
He's still in here?
He's still in
here. Yo, David, man, I'm gonna send you my address.
Yeah. If this is what you're giving, shit. I'll give you my address too.
It's actually a birthday gift.
Man, after this, anyone who gives him his address, he's gonna send us a bomb.
Yo, everybody in the chat, just put your address down right now.
Just look up my IG, just flood his DMs. Flood his DMs, bro.
Yo, flood.
But congratulations, brother. Is there anybody else who wanna do show and tell after that?
Yeah, I'll just go real quick. I've already showed these on a couple shows. Batman #5, New 52, the 1 in 25. One of the ones I don't have.
Very nice.
180.
Nothing.
Like he just got some dollars.
No, I'm just trying to get the
character. Yeah, I hear you. We just fucking around.
I don't know if you guys know what this is. I'm sure you do. Star Wars episode. Yeah.
First appearance of Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah. More importantly, Jar Jar Binks.
Oh shit, Jar Jar?
Yeah.
Yo, Jar Jar is a fucking badass. All right.
At the crawl yesterday,
I bought every single Wolverine fucking book I could find.
From what Josh was telling me, it was way more.
Dude, everybody came away with sets, and there was many more left when we left.
Look at him. He's not going to sell none of those to nobody here.
That X-Men Annual 14 newsstand copy.
Yeah, whatever. Dollar book.
Yeah, goes 63.
No, heard him, Josh.
There you go.
I got that already. That's a new stamp. I want that.
Oh,
100.
direct edition. Look at you. Hey, that cover comes out nice though, huh? That red one.
Yeah,
that
right?
100.
Yeah, that cover's nice.
And look, that's the one.
Oh,
that's the big boy right there.
That's a thumbnail right there. Look at that.
Batman 227 at an 8.5, guys.
That's my total so far.
You know, by the end of 2021, Josh is gonna run out of shit to buy.
I don't think that's possible, bro.
No, it's possible the way he's going. I mean, he's gonna be like dipping into the super hard to find stuff. Not even keys. All the keys is done already.
All right, well, there you go. My man David and Gomez over there. They having a little bromance in the chat there, man.
Right? Bromance right there.
Look at jealous motherfucker.
I love you. I love you, David. Is anybody else want to show on? We could move on. Let me know, guys.
I'll go real quick.
All right, got you, bro. Got you.
Sorry to show these already. These can be my next CGC submission. I'm shipping them off tomorrow. These ones.
Nice.
Okay.
Got the Pinoy presser. Let's do it.
That's right. And I got my Gleason ones in yesterday.
Virgins.
Oh, got the virgin.
How they look?
So those are going to CGC, and then all these are going to CGC.
Oh, newsstand.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, one is
direct. This was like a 9.8 candidate, and then this one's like a 9.8 candidate. So I'm shipping those off tomorrow.
You know, I'm not gonna say where he's got freaking issues is at. I know where he's at, but I'm just saying he's the only one who's at where he's at, and that's what it is. Right?
Oh, okay. I'll book a flight. I know where to go then.
I'm just saying, man.
So I think of this for $10. It has stains on here that I got to remove, and then stains on the back. But other than that, for $10 for a newsstand, I wasn't gonna pay that.
Oh, okay.
What do you what can you get up to? I know you can take away the stains and everything, right? So what are you able to get that up to?
Above a mid grade?
What's your guess? Yeah,
this probably be a mid grade, probably about a 5.6.
It's because of the white cover is what makes it.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
We'll see. And then I got these in the mail the other day too. These are gonna be because I'm doing a shout out video soon, and I'm giving away a bunch of stuff. So like stuff like this can be in there.
That's awesome. Dope in them couple.
Don't want to miss
You
that.
could just send it to me and not do that shout out video. Hey, one less video he has to make. Oh my gosh!
I got this for like $60 the other day because it has a stain up here that can come off. It's like a black stain. I don't know if you guys see it, but there's a black stain there that'll come off. But I got that for $60.
No, that's racist, my guy. All right.
Picked up this signed by Lloyd Kaufman. It's the first appearance of Toxic Avenger in any comic book. So it's signed by Lloyd Kaufman himself from a comic back in the day. This one's for wrestling fans. I had to pick this up. It's a metal cover.
Love that cover.
Yeah.
Mega Powers, baby.
Yeah, I love that cover. So I picked that up. Picked up this for like $80 the other day.
Nice.
Oh, dope.
Venomite.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a big Hulk 340 fan, so I picked these up from Black Flag comic books.
Okay. Get the set, the version, and the trade dress. Nice.
Venom on there.
Very nice.
Look at everybody just putting their fucking dick on the table today. Jesus.
Shit.
The Blacklight cover.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And the last one I got in the mail the other day, I picked this up for $20. It's a newsstand of first
$20.
Yeah, I got it for
mine for $20 too.
Shout out to Eli because Eli stayed fucking flaunting that book, that newsstand there. You got that's dope.
You got the DC combo variant though?
Yeah.
Nobody's got that one.
I'm not even sure, but I do have that one. But this book I want to show off because David Seeking Near Mints wanted one, and I got a good story about this book. But this is the only 9.8 on the CGC census, which is variant. So
yeah,
that existed. That's nice.
That's the GameStop one, huh?
Yeah. So this is GameStop, but this one's from Australia, right? And so I've owned 20 of these, and they all came from Australia. Like 15 of them came. They were all bent up in the mail. They had corner dings and everything else. And I picked out the top 13 ones and sent to the CGC. And the CGC messaged me. They're like, "Hey, your box came destroyed." So the USPS literally like ran this box over, and it almost destroyed every single book in there. So I had them send them back to me. I pressed out the ones I could press out. The other ones I sold for a nice profit. I sold for about $200 each. And then the ones I submitted, out of all 9 I submitted, this is the only one that came back a CGC 9.8. So to get this in a 9.8 is really, really hard. I have a few more that are raws, but they're not 9.8 candidates. And this is the only one on the census so far. So if you guys can find this, if there ever is a Spider-Man Deadpool movie, this will probably be definitely the book to pick up, because it's so hard to find. Like I said, I had 20 of them. This is the only one that came back a 9.8 from all 20 of those, and they're all from Australia. So, I mean, get them if you can. The reason why I got so many was because I hooked up with a guy that was from Australia. He went to all the shops and actually picked them up and sold them all to me. And then I ended up flipping them for a pretty good profit. But this is the only one. So this is actually for David to see, because he hasn't seen one of these 9.8. But this is the only one. So find these guys if you can.
Yeah, you got David over there drooling. Yeah, man. Awesome pickups, man. That's pretty freaking dope. Nice, man. Shit, great. Everybody showed some great shit, man. You know. But we're gonna move on, man. Bro, Ski, let me know what we got. We're
gonna be now the topic for
Indy. Yes, man. Let's get to the meat and potatoes, baby. What?
You know what? Do you guys Josh want to talk about Punchline? Or you want
we'll talk about that at the end. You know,
okay.
We have a lot of stuff to do, I think.
You got everybody like, wait, what? What about what's going on?
That's a nice tease. I mean, come on.
Hey, listen, stay tuned. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's talk about indie books, man. Let's do this, man.
All right.
You
know? Let me give my little fucking disclaimer that I've been giving the past couple of weeks. So
yes.
I'm gonna do another disclaimer. This will be the drunken disclaimer. All right, so basically, long story short, if you guys watched the past couple weeks, first of all, thank you. We've been talking about Marvel characters that have, or at least we feel that have the potential of still actually becoming better and doing greater things. And the same thing we did for DC. This one is a little different. So when we were talking about doing independent, we actually originally started off talking about what characters do we feel have the potential to become greater. As Joker, myself, I think even Biggie's was in this conversation.
Yep.
We started to realize like maybe we would stir the conversation not so much to characters, but maybe to titles.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Josh was in this as well. And so basically what we wanted to do was just like highlight a couple of books. Now, here's the thing. I thought this was going to be the shortest out of all the 3 that we did as far as like highlighting. This actually ended up being probably like the hardest one. And what I'm getting at is that I had a conversation with Thoro back in the day when he was still Thoro Q Burrow. And we was having a conversation about like how Hollywood has not so much run out of story ideas, but because Hollywood has now more avenues to, I guess, do their things at. So before, back in the day, it was just movies and TV, right? And then you fast forward, you would have like places like Blockbusters where they could show like quote unquote B movies, right? Now you have Amazon, now you have Hulu, now you have Netflix. So there are these companies that are scrambling to find, you know, these stories that are going to make them money. So, for example, Umbrella Academy, you know, for people who know that this is actually came from comics. Well, this was a result of people trying to find books or trying to find a story that they could put on their platform. And they realized that comic books was actually a really good place, and more importantly, independent books. So for some of the books that people that don't know that originally started off as comic books is actually like Men in Black, Josie and the Pussycats, Cowboys and Alien, Kingsman, Umbrella Academy. Of course, we have The Boys, The Old Guard, American Splendor, Rocketeer. So we're going to be looking forward now and trying to look ahead and trying to figure out what stories do we feel either already have the potential or maybe people have been talking about and maybe the community doesn't know about. So that's what we're doing in this one. And I think this is a conversation where people are going to be like, yo, there's so much more. And you're probably right. We're just going to be highlighting, I don't know how much we put down, but we're just going to be highlighting a few. So yeah. That's a little disclaimer. And
appreciate that, brother. Yes. So yeah, man. So we're going to move on. Appreciate that, Doom. And we're going to start off, basically with some of the Millar world, since they teamed up with Netflix and stuff like that. Also Boom Studios. Shout out to Boom Studios too. But we're going to start off with Millar world because we leave Boom Studios separate. Some of these are just examples. 4 books I just put away. There's plenty more Millar books. Here I have Magic Order, Huck, Jupiter's Legacy, and Sharky's and the Bounty Hunter. The Bounty Hunter, I should say.
I've never read any of those, so.
Jupiter's Legacy is actually really interesting. It's basically like the kids of superheroes that don't want to be like, you know what I mean? So the older superheroes are kind of like leaving, and you got the kids of the superhero, and they don't really want to kind of take on the mantle, kind of a deal. There's actually more to it than just that. But yeah, it's actually a pretty dope story. By all means, anybody in the panel, just because Joker and I put this together, please, like, anything about this, yes, anytime, feel free to cut me off or say something. Whether it's Gomez, Josh, whoever.
All right? Anybody else in the panel has been reading? I mean, I read Magic Order. Magic Order was a decent read from the first issue. I already read the first 2 issues. Didn't get deep into that. That was supposed to be something big that I could possibly see from the first 2 issues that I read as a series in Netflix as a series. So that has potential there. Anybody else has been reading any of these Millar worlds?
Well, the Magic Order is supposed to be a Netflix thing pretty soon from the get-go. Even when the first issue came out.
Yes, when it came out.
Like the whole Netflix attachment to it. So they're practically telling you to, pick up
buy me
spec on it, because it's your thing. It's even written on the back cover of the book.
Yep.
Well, what Netflix did was they actually picked up what the quote-unquote Millar world. So what they're going to not use is kind of still trying to figure out. But they wanted to secure all of those things. So I guess what we're trying to say is like just be on the lookout.
I want to highlight my man Caroline Chris 26 is right here saying the Magic Order is like Sopranos mixed with magic. Yes, from what I've gotten, I got the gist of that too, bro. Good way.
The gabagool.
The gabagool. That's it. So we're moving on from Millar world, guys, to Revival. This is one of the books that Biggs was talking about. So we got Revival here.
So go ahead, brother. Okay,
no, go ahead.
Revival was done. Was like 47 issues. All the issues were done by Jenny Friesen. It's written by Tim Seeley and artist Mike Norton. It started in July 2012, and then the last issue was in February 2017. It's a great story. From what I was reading about it, I guess they die and revive the next day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah, there you go, man.
Who's they? Who's they? Like, what's the gist of the story?
Like the town, like the town of the area.
Okay.
I guess there's like a was it like a CDC, like a disaster central, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. So it's based on it's a horror science fiction story. So they're trying to figure out what's going on around the town and the reason why they're reviving.
Yeah, and let me what we're saying, Magic Order has been shoved by Netflix. Listen, just because a show has been shoved does not mean it's not gonna happen. Due to Corona thing that's going on, listen, these books are all these exactly stuff that are being shelved. This is the perfect time to buy them because they are gonna be, especially my word. I feel strongly that Magic Order is gonna be out there as a movie or series. You never know.
Yeah, and even if it doesn't get done within the next 5 years, the thing about it is Netflix has it. And then, he said it's on the shelf.
Yes.
And there's a reason they put it on the shelf. is because when they finally need something, that's where they go to. Their quote unquote, backstock. They go to their shelf and they're like, "Yo, we have this. We can try this."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even if it's something they don't want to do now, there's still high potential for them.
Exactly. But due to whatever is going on with the world, with coronavirus and all that stuff, a lot of stuff is being shelved. A lot of stuff is being, held. You know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna go on to one of the hottest books that's out right now in the indie market, man, and it's Something's Killing the Children. Guys. Yeah. There you go. We got the A cover in the middle, Dead in the middle. We got the Jenny Frizen on the right, and then we have the Jay Lee variant on the left.
These books are fucking hot already. My gosh.
Fuck yeah, man! And listen, I read the first issue. Like I said, I've been following this, but from who was it? Who's been telling me this? That they've been reading this? I forgot who it was. I think it was Thoro. Thoro was telling me this book has been a great read from the beginning. It has not stopped. It has not been stale. So, I think the Butcha too was co-signing on that. So, listen, man, these books are hot right now. I know the first print. How much the first prints are going for, man? They're going for some money, man.
Like about 200 right now at this point. I think for a raw is like 200.
Yeah, I think 9.8 is 400 for the main cover.
There you go. See? I mean, the eight is the A cover the more sought after between these three.
I would say
but had like different covers, foil variants, and all that stuff on that C cover that you have. There's comic exclusives that came out prior to this. So that Friesen cover out there.
And talk about the A cover. They just also did a new a local comic shop day foil variant for that one too. So
I think people are sleeping on that one.
Yes, I agree.
People are sleeping on that one. That foil one is dope, and a lot of them got damaged too.
Yeah, I got 5.
A lot of people got a lot of beat up.
5? Nice.
Excuse me. The last Something's Killing the Children A cover just sold for $510.
Shit.
Yeah. I'm just saying. So one of the things about independent is right now what everybody is saying within the chat and within the panel is that they're loving the fucking read. And when it comes to Hollywood and these writers and directors and all that stuff, when they're able to find something that people love reading, that's what makes it easy for them to do, whether it's a TV show or a movie and stuff like that. And that's basically what we're getting at. So.
Yeah, and shout out to Wilbur. He said I got an A cover, a cover A from Joker back in the day in the auction that graded out at 9.8. Yo, listen, man.
There you go.
Yo, Wilbur, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so man, definitely I agree with this one. This one is a big contender right now with the indie. Next book, we're gonna show. It's fairly new, but shit is hot too right now, man. Just as hot as this book here. We're gonna talk about Department of Truth.
Yeah, especially the Momoko variant, and then of course the new Department of Truth 1 in 25.
Yes.
Overnight.
There's a lot. What is funny? Just separate yourselves from the comic community. Right. There's a lot of people that love conspiracy theories.
Yes.
They love flat Earth shit. They love just whatever. There's a lot of people that love conspiracy theory, and this is right up a lot of people's alley. And it's just such a great read right now. And they're not going to do anything with this, I think, soon, because there are not enough issues in. But it's definitely something to keep in the back of your mind, especially if you're one of those people that love to speculate on the future of what could be. I think this is definitely one of those things that you could definitely look at.
Yeah, this is a fantastic movie.
When you chill out with other different channels, shout out to Drunken Chat, son. You pick up certain spec books of what to look out for, what to hold. You know what I mean? And I strongly I believe what they say too, man. That 1 in 25 issue 2, dude, that's a book that raw book. What was a raw book just sold for? What is it? 200 change or some shit?
For 1 in 25?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Department of Truth one.
Wow,
baby.
Yes.
So I'm glad I got on that on the cheap, man, when that came out, man. That was crazy.
Yeah,
and you know what? You can still hold it. I think it's definitely it's a fucked up cover. Don't get me wrong.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
But you can still hold it because I think this one has huge potential of being something.
I agree. I agree. Yeah. And shout out to Mighty Melvin. Yo, listen, man, holla at me. You got one, yo. I need one.
That 1 in 10 that a number 1 in 10 is pretty hard to find out too.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
The cover too.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. Yeah, there's plenty. There's other covers too. We just showing you, the prime ones.
We just went with the main ones, the Momoko variant, of course, and of course the 1 in 25. But yeah.
So we're gonna move on.
Not gonna show every fucking color in my guy.
Yeah, that should be a fun. All right. We're gonna move on to another hot book that's been recent, and this is more of the horror type thing. Which this right here is, you can see the 1 in 25 there is horror too. But we're gonna move on to Ice Cream Man.
Yeah, so Ice Cream Man, this would be a nice TV show because this one is it's on issue 24, 25, and every issue is a different type of issue, a different type of experience towards things that happen. It comparisons to the Twilight Zone and the Tales from the Crypt, which means it's this Ice Cream Man telling stories of things that occur, I guess, like a one shot. So each issue is basically one shot. And
did you guys know that? Did you guys know that Tales from the Crypt actually came from comics as well?
Yeah,
the HBO special actually came from the comics. So.
Yo, hold up before you get on, Gomez. Yo, dude, Carolina Chris, yo, if they have a 1 in 25 sit for $60, bro, for the Department of Troops, pick it up.
Ask 50 for it.
Yeah. Sorry, bro. Yeah.
But no, like I said, it's a writer of W. Maxwell Prince, which actually is writing a new, I think, a 6-part miniseries of Haha, and that one blew up too. So that's him, and then the art done on this one was Martin Marazzo and Chris O'Halloran. So that B cover that you see, the second one, not the one with the green eggs and ham, but that one's a crazy. Those actually the A and B cover, issue 1 and 2. Those are actually like a $200, $300 book now because it's option, and I can see this being actual horror TV series, even on
I agree
on a Netflix channel because Netflix is prone to do.
Kind of a resemblance of a like Twilight Zone type thing.
Yeah,
right?
and if you look for these books are very expensive. Like the low, like the 15s and 16s underneath, they're really expensive, especially the B covers. They go between 35 to 45 on the secondary market. So I wouldn't do that. I would try to be patient and look for an LCS back issue bin because no one was picking these up. And also that 20 came out. And then they got hot.
There was one. Was the one per store, or was it appreciation?
Yeah, it's the foil. Was actually like
the thank you variant.
One. So that one was a foil. It's not that affordable. I mean, that expensive because it's just a one shot, not based on these issues, but it was due to the coronavirus. It had it was a pretty good story. I read it, but it has like 2 or 3 stories in each one. If I'm not certain that I've been reading. So
yeah.
You know what this also captures too is variant collectors. Variant collectors love homage covers. So people that are strictly like variant cover collectors, they love homage shit. And then when you're doing like Charlie Brown, Dr. Seuss and stuff, I mean that just gravitates to it. There's a lot of different collectors that really
dude, I've been collecting all those Dr. Seuss variants, man. I think they did a Cat in the Hat, Horton Hears a Who, the Green Eggs and Ham, and I think it's another one. The Lorax. That's listen, man, nostalgia, just for nostalgia reasons, man. But I am digging that shows the peanuts. I am digging. I'm looking at that one. I want one now.
Yeah, I bought 2 of those.
You bought 2 of those? Yeah, there you go. So,
there you go,
what you think of this, Eli? What you think of the Ice Cream Man?
You know what? Again, like I'm not reading a lot of Image stuff, so Ice Cream Man, I'd really like. I'm curious to see what everybody's hyped about, so I'm gonna read this.
Yeah,
but yeah, man. Ice Cream Man. I've been seeing a lot of those issues too. I remember I saw that foil book for like $50. I should have grabbed that
shit. But yeah, man. Ice Cream Man. That was a good one. Unless I know Broski's always talking about Ice Cream Man. So yeah, man. I stand behind my Broski, man. You know what I mean?
Good read.
Yeah. So we're moving on from Ice Cream Man, and then this is more up your alley, Eli. It's not Image. We're talking about the Crow.
Hey, Crow, man. The Crow got unlimited potential. Like, they were talking about doing some with, Aquaman over here.
Oh, with Momoa, Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa, and nothing
turned out of that.
it's like, I don't know, it's in limbo right now. So the Crow, I mean, hey man, especially nowadays, if they do what they do now with films, they take the Crow. It's just they gotta find the right Crow, and it has to be Eric Draven. We have to go back to Eric Draven. That's the Crow everybody knows. That's the Crow that everybody remembers. Nobody gave a crap about the other Crow movies. Let's be honest. City of Angels it was all right, but all the other ones after that were just straight doo-doo. All right, we want to see Eric Draven. We want to see Eric Draven one more time. And,
I agree.
And and just not just about the movie, but as far as the comic wise, there's always people looking for these books.
Yes, yeah, man.
There are always these books.
Caliber Presents, man. You have no idea how much that flies under the radar. Like you will find that in the dollar bin somewhere. If you guys don't look in the dollar bins, because I know there's a lot of people like, oh, there's too many dollar bins. I don't want to look in there.
There is another one that sold after is like the first, what is the ongoing series, right? The first ongoing series of this. Yo, Josh, did you end up picking up your Caliber? Is Josh there? No.
Yeah. Caliber #1.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a Caliber #1, but I do have a couple Caliber. I think I forget what number it is. It's like 15, and it's got. It doesn't go for a lot of money, but like, it's got that. What was supposed to be the 5th issue of Crow, which never actually became the 5th issue of Crow. It became another story of Crow somewhere down the line. So that's another one that kind of flies under the radar. Again, it's not an expensive book by any stretch of the means, but
there you go, guys. There you go.
Caliber Presents had a lot of good one-off stories.
Yeah. Right. So we're moving on from there, man, to a book that's been in hiatus for like I think almost 2 years or a year, man, and everybody was on it, man. This Saga, man.
So originally one of the biggest problems with this one, it wasn't a problem, but everybody was all like, yo, this would be a dope ass something, whether it's Netflix or a movie or whatever, everybody. But then the biggest thing was like the cost for the cost for like CGI. And this particular would be like so expensive that nobody would pick it up and nobody would do it. Again, I think there's definitely going to be a time where Hollywood is going to have to try to find these comic books, and Saga's already something that they're already looking at. It's just that they know that the cost would be, really expensive. But, there's been nothing but great things. Everybody loves this freaking title. Everybody loves to read. And it does go for a lot, especially this freaking Fiona Staples Incentiverse. It's that's the book you definitely want. Like you can get a Saga #1, which is awesome, but man, if you're really one of those guys, this Fiona Staples, that's
if they made a show like that, it's definitely something they have to figure out budget wise. Because I mean, like there's shows out there today that have like say a Doom Patrol, for example. With special effects budget and such, they would have to figure it out. They figured stuff out like that before. So
that kind of technology will get cheaper and cheaper, and they'll probably. And you know what? I just wanted to say one more thing. Don't leave out the Sci-Fi Channel. The Sci-Fi Channel has been another company trying to pick up these things as well. So there's a lot of companies battling, trying to find these great stories, and they're all looking to comic books. And I think Saga is definitely one of them.
Absolutely,
definitely. It would make a great show, a movie. I mean, hey, you could go a lot of places with this show. With a show or movie. It was a great story. I read Saga late, unfortunately. I jumped on the train like towards the end, and man, I hope they bring it back because the way they left it off, I mean, it leaves it open. So, I mean,
well, we'll move from Saga, man, and we're gonna go on to going back to Image, man, and one of the Image characters besides Spawn that's kind of like kind of the face of Image back in the day in the 90s, gonna be Savage Dragon.
Yeah. So the thing about Savage Dragon, Spawn, God, I can name a couple others. Hellboy.
Youngblood.
These guys have like a following that is like crazy. I think for the majority of the collectors, they'd be like, "Oh, it's a cool book," but for the people that are really into this stuff, especially like this graphic fantasy #1, like those collectors will pay some money. Savage Dragon isn't going to really go anywhere, and they have a huge following. And I don't know why my Adobe just fucking came up, but anyway, God damn it.
I agree, man.
Anyway,
Definitely.
long story short, Savage Dragon. The Savage Dragon that you see in the middle, there's also a newsstand as well. So just keep a lookout on that.
And the Megaton has a Wizard Ace edition as well, too. It's a little bit less expensive. And the graphic fantasy, they're coming out this week, I think.
With a facsimile, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So there you go.
That up too.
Yeah, it looks just the same. Looks exactly. It's just a price difference.
Are we showing the?
No. I couldn't find it, bro. but we could talk about it. We could talk about it.
It'd be cool though too, because Savage Dragon had a lot of team up with the Turtles.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah.
I mean,
the mutants,
cool.
bro. But there is the issue that Doom is talking about.
Yeah,
there's 255, right?
225. 225.
Yeah.
Isn't it 225?
He's getting banged.
Yeah. If you guys never seen this, I told Joker, I'm like, yo, let's put this one up too, just so people know that it's out there. And he's like, no.
I mean, I couldn't find a censored one. I couldn't find a censored one. So
yeah, he's all like, no, I can't. So go ahead, go to this place called Google, and put in Savage Dragon. I think it's 225, and just put in cover and have a good time. Have a good time with it. It's a real.
You're welcome, David. You're welcome,
David. It's a real book that you can buy, and it's out there. And FYI. So
yeah, I don't have to look beyond my comic collection to find it.
You have one.
Yes, of course, it's me.
Yeah, there you go, Mike.
60 pages with his.
Yeah, you that book.
Is yours still covered? Did you still have the black cover over it, or did you take it out?
No. I had to open it and find out what the hell's going on.
You just had to see that cover, did you? Yeah. Yo.
Yo, we're gonna move on from Savage Dragon, man.
Moving on.
So one of my favorite, indie movies that came out, man, it's gonna be Hellboy, man. Hellboy was a dope movie when it came out. But here we have the Hellboy Dime Press. This predates his first US. Then we got the next spin, first color appearance of Hellboy, and then you have the San Diego Comic-Con comics first appearance of Hellboy there. So these are books, to look out for, man. What do you guys think, man?
Dude, like the center cover, that was always an attainable cover. Even the San Diego Comic-Con one, I mean, like I used to get that when I first went to San Diego Comic-Con. I was like, what is this? And I threw it away, whatever.
Yeah.
And I had to quickly go get that back since I found what it was. But the dime press is a pain in the ass sometimes to find. So, like, unless you can really find it, like it's still findable. But yeah, if you can find it, get it at a decent price.
Yeah.
Just another character with a faithful following. Like,
yes.
You can love the movies, hate the movies, it doesn't matter. This is another character with a faithful following, and I think they're going to continue to want to do something, And these 3 books is the main one. If you can't get the one all the way to the left, if you can't get the one all to the right, at least get the one in the middle. Like,
I see that book a lot, man. You can find it really.
The one in the middle you can find pretty easy. The one on the left is almost a ghost. The one on the right, you can find that too. But if you just want to get one, the one in the middle is at least get that one.
But I wanted to highlight, Doom 2. He wanted to highlight these other ones too, man. These are beautiful David Mack covers.
Yeah. So just because we were talking about Hellboy, I talked to Joker. I'm like, you ever seen these David Mack covers? And he is all like, I've never seen these things. So this is the Hellboy and the BBRD. I think it's #1, David Mack variant, Ape Sapien number 31. David Mack variant. So these books are pretty, not so much the Ape Sapien, but this Hellboy is pretty close to ghost books. Like, it's not the easiest books to find. And when people put them up, they're basically asking for money. And I'm just telling you, like, these books are just like they're so amazing in person. If you actually ever have the chance to see these books, buy it. First of all, David Mack and his watercoloring. I don't think anybody else does it. I can't
Nobody
even
could
think
touch
of
him.
another.
Yeah.
Well, Momoko does great watercoloring as well, but I think David Mack is definitely one of the best. But this Hellboy and this Ape Sapien, I'm saying, like, it's not easy to find these books. And yeah, I'm glad I have these in my collection, and I showed them off in a couple of my hauls back in the day. But yeah, it's I just wanted to show people. I'm like, yo, you gotta see these. Gem Mint is in the house. What's up, man?
Yeah. Shout out to Gem Mint, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yo, Jeff, man. Yo, listen, man. If y'all don't know, man, we did this past Saturday, me, Biggs, and Alstrand. Shout out to Alstrands. We did coffee with comic talk, basically in the community. We started at 9 o'clock in the morning over here in the Eastern time. We did it, and it turned out to be good. My man Gem Mint showed up in the fucking chat there. So we hollered at Gem Mint, and he said he's willing to pop up with one of them. So we'll see, man, in the future.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
So yeah, man. So we're gonna move on from Hellboy, man, and we're gonna do 3 books in one just to knock it down. We have 2 more layouts, guys. 2 more layouts for the indie books, and it's gonna be here, man. Here we have Lock and Key #1, awesome Netflix series, and then we have Albedo #2 and Paper Girls #1, guys. What do y'all think of this?
Well, Lock and Key was a Netflix came on Netflix about a year ago.
Yes,
about a year ago.
So it's out by IDW, which you can see. Author Joe Hill. It has 37 issues that had finished. The first season actually had only announced 12 keys. So you read keys in that, but there's a total of 18 keys. I've watched it. Me and my wife are actually rewatching it, and we kind of forgot some shit that's on it. So I liked it. It's a little bit of a mystery. Like a mystery, was it Winchester Mystery House? I mean, it's like one of those things where you don't know what these can unlock and take you to. So I really enjoyed that aspect of what Joe Hill did, and actually a little thing. Joe Hill is actually was the son of
Stephen King.
Yes. So. That's a little quick note. So
awesome about Lock and Key, man. But same thing with Paper Girls. That's been rumored too with other things.
Great story. For people that didn't read Paper Girls, it's pretty awesome. It would capture a lot of the younger audiences.
Mm-hmm.
It would capture for the people that are like alien shit, and it's just such an interesting read. And it's something that would gravitate towards the younger audiences. Yeah. And then just Usagi. I'm just saying, Usagi is just one of those characters that, for the people that might not know, and I think a lot of people do, but it's just one of those characters that have such a crazy following that these books just continue to go up and up and up. And we just wanted to highlight, because sometimes you think these books cost too much, but they just keep on going up, especially things like Albedo.
Yeah, if all these 3 books, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut in, and I just want to piggyback on what Doom was saying, but of all these 3 books, the most attainable one is Paper Girls. Yeah, I want the second I read that book, I got that thing slabbed already, and honestly, it's still an obtainable book. And if I was anybody who picked up a copy of Paper Girls #1, get it, slab it. You won't be sorry, because so far that book at a CGC is like $100 book right now.
Yeah, I got that. I actually picked up 1 through 5 on
the other day
for $35 shipped. So
it's worth it, because I think I'm with you, Gomez, because I think that book will definitely just jump up at some point down the line and be a higher book.
It's such an easy like when you read Paper Girls, and you kind of like Sex Criminals, but Sex Criminals you need a little bit more CGI. But if you read Paper Girls, like you almost can envision this being on some type of screen. Like you can, like it reads so easily. You want to read the next issue. It's crazy.
Yeah, this was one of the last books I picked up before I got stupid fatigued with all the #1s, because you remember that #1.
Yeah, they were coming out every week. #1s. Yeah, you're right.
So this was like one of the last books I read before that. And, again, like y'all was saying, man, this is like another really great properties that they can use for anything, man. Whatever, a movie, a TV show.
Yeah, like you're right. Because Paper Girls, for me, like in my opinion, Paper Girls 1 is a layup. It's really easy to just say hoard on that and hold it aside because eventually something like this is going to become a motion picture.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. Well, moving from that, and then we're talking about Paper Girls so much, and everybody forget about Obito too.
Hey man, Usagi is in every Ninja Turtles cartoon, man. You gotta see Usagi everywhere. That book is nowhere.
Exactly. You know, and honestly speaking, that's the only way I'm kind of familiar with him because when they did.
I mean that's how a lot of people got put on.
Yeah. But we're gonna move on to our last book that we're gonna not last book, last title I should say of indie books. We're gonna go. I want to see, like if in the chat, man, where you guys is. To me, in my opinion, is gonna be one of the indie books that there is out there. It's not Walking Dead because Walking Dead I think it's already reached a ceiling, and we're not really talking about that. It's been done already, series. And I feel like I don't know if anybody in the panel disagrees with me. Let me know. But this is what I have. It's gonna be TMNT.
Yes.
Yeah. So here's my thing with TMNT. I'm going to say one thing, and then I got to go shishi.
Yeah, I got you, brother.
This follows what we've been saying about Hellboy, Spawn, Savage Dragon, Albedo. Yeah. It has such a continuous following that this book will always go up in price and will always have like a following. Whether they don't even have to make a cartoon. They don't even have to make a TV show. This will always have. It's great that they do it, and the reason they do it is because they know they can make money off this storyline. Yeah. But that's all I gotta say. It's such a great independent stuff, even at the price that it's at, which I know is fucking crazy. I'm just saying, such a great book. Second print, third print, I don't care what you get.
Fourth, fifth print, get them. Get something. With the other two on the sides, man, we have TMNT number 1 there on the right and left newsstand. There, I think there is a price variant too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, there's 2 Canadian price variants.
There you go, man. Those are books that are valid to me, in my opinion. For Bebop and Rocksteady and Krang as their first appearances. What you were saying, Eli?
I'm saying it's valid like a salad.
Yeah, basically, man. You know what I mean? They also had some previews, and that goes to show when we saw about previews before of TMNTs and other books. I forgot Googly. What was that? Googly some shit.
There's Grim Jack number 2 or number 4 is the first color story of Turtles.
Okay.
Right. And you could get that dirt cheap. I mean, like dollar bins, man. And also for Ninja Turtles Adventures, if you guys don't know, the original creative team is actually coming together to finish the last 4 issues of that run. If you remember, there was a storyline called, I believe it was like Forever War, and it's pretty much like the future Ninja Turtles. If you remember the TV show 2003, they did like a future. It's supposed to be like that. That's kind of where they got the idea from. But they're finishing that story arc over in Russia and everything. There's this guy, it's like a big turtles freaking like thing go over there, and he's helping the original team put together those last 4 issues. And I believe you can get those 3 issues from that guy on eBay. I'm not sure what his thing is, but it's dope. I mean, there's a lot of Turtles collectibles and stuff like that.
A lot. We just show you the main one because that's the first appearance and stuff like that. But definitely, these are titles. Basically, we're talking about.
And look it up, man. On Google, like you'll find crazy stuff, fan projects, everything.
Do your homework, do your own research. But this is just books. We feel like, and that book right there, that book is just gonna keep going and rising. So the time to buy is gonna be now. But I don't have the money for it, so you know what I mean. But and my man David, man, listen, man. What's up, man? Just you and Jeff Johnson only read Cherry Pop Tart, bro. At the fuck.
I can't get those stupid Momoko covers.
Real quick before we go, yo, Doom, man. Before you go, before you go, I should say your goodbyes, brother. And let me just highlight you. And my man gotta go do his thing, man. You're on mute, bro. You're on mute.
We hear you perfectly.
All right, buddy.
So it's my wife's birthday tomorrow. We're celebrating it today, so I gotta leave.
Birthday, buddy.
And yeah, I'll let her know. But yeah, and that's it. All right, shoots.
Awesome, Doom. Yo, appreciate you, brother. All right.
All right. Have fun.
Yes,
all
sir.
Right,
Hey, yo.
Bye.
All right, man. So yeah, man. So we're winding down, man, with our show, man. But let's go with our covers of the week, man. Covers of the week, man. Hope everybody enjoyed that indie spotlight thing that we did over there, man. Just little titles that we want you to yourselves to do your own research on that. But we got our own covers of the week, and this week we are doing Venom, guys. Venom is gonna be our picks. We're gonna start off with let's go with Josh. No, you want to go last, Josh?
You know what? You can do mine first because I'm not even going to show the other ones just because we're.
All right. Well, we only have one cover.
Yeah.
All right. So Josh put up right here, Amazing Spider-Man 316. Right here, man. First Venom cover. Awesome book.
I mean, how could this not be everyone's, at least in your top 3 Venom covers of all time? I had 2 others. I won't even show them later because I didn't give Joker the pictures. Okay. But one of them actually is a recent one. Is what number is it? I think it's Venom 28. I want to say it's the variant. It's the Stegman cover. It's so simple. It's just his head with his mouth open. The black and white cover, dope fucking cover. And then my other one, Gomez stole. So we'll get that.
Talking about Gomez, man, the one that he stole, man. All right, get Gomez, your boy.
That's a Venom 5, the George Molina variant. This
Great
book,
cover.
Yep. Yeah, this book shut up. I got lucky. I picked up 2 A covers, and this cover was only I think $18.99 when I picked it up.
Damn.
And that was at shout out to King of the Golden State. That was at Space Cats Comics where I picked that baby boy up.
Don't shout me out of that, man. Don't connect me to that crap. That's your shop. That's not my shop.
No more. I haven't been there since 2019, like February.
So next up we have here is from Broski.
So yeah, this is the first host of 125, the Rod Reyes variant. I think this is.
Yeah, it is a dope cover, man.
It's a dope ass cover. This book's affordable. It's between $30 to $45. 9.8 is about like a 130, 140. So it's an affordable variant. It's something that I don't think a lot of people know about. And
I bought 3 of them when they first came out.
Yeah.
Nice.
How many copies did you get? Issue like 5?
No, I only got 3 of them when they first came out.
Like you say, only got 3.
Only 3. Yeah.
And then from there, man, you have that right there, Broski.
That one's a Francisco Matina cover. That one was like a store exclusive. Mm-hmm. So it's collectible. It was a collector's cave. It's not an expensive book. It's between $15 to $25 book. It's highly affordable. It's nothing crazy. Like I think what the Doom said earlier. Since this is not this is store exclusive, I think the ratio variants go for more, which goes back from when he got. I got freaking issues. He showed up those venomized. Was it Gwen's?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the reason why this one's a more affordable one, and it just show you between ratios and store variants.
All right. Well, let me appreciate that, man. Dope ass covers, man. Broski. Yeah. Let's go through Doom's book, real quick. I know he would have been here discussing it and talk about his books, but we have here is this is honorable mention, man. He has What If Venom possessed Deadpool. Awesome. Scotty Young cover. This is a book that I feel like this and I forgot what issue of ASM with Deadpool on the cover that I kind of respect and I enjoy Scotty Young doing because he's more known for the babyish image, characters that he does. So this is a nice one. Doom. So yeah. He got that one. He has the beautiful the Lotto store variant Venom #1 here.
I think the other one you're talking about is 611.
611. Okay, yes, it is. Oh, 613? No, 611. I think it is. You're right. So yeah, man, here we have a beautiful Delato fucking cover in the sewers, man. This is, Doom told this story before. He tells it better. I wish he was here to tell it. About this cover here. With Delato being, signed to two covers for I think it was Frankie's, because I think it's a Frankie's exclusive on this one. He did another one too. He didn't show that image, but he does have this one here too, which I think is a nice cover too,
That's
man.
another cover.
Awesome. Awesome John Tyler Christopher variant, man, of Venom number 9. This is affordable book. It's not too expensive, not crazy like, you know, like a Venom 3, you know what I mean, like First No. But awesome cover, you know, nonetheless. And you know, JTC with those negative variants, you know what I mean, you see a little bit of the negative right there, you know what I mean, with the black. And then the last book that the Doom showed was gonna be beautiful Andy Granoff, man, of ASM issue number 569. Dope. I think he redid his own cover, right? He did this before, after. I forgot what issue it was. You know, but awesome Andy Granoff, man. And yo, my man, he's got freaking issues, man. You wanna show off your books, man? Your Venom covers? You have any Venom covers?
Pretty much the only ones that I really grabbed were just these. I mean, so like, these are the ones I got to show off.
Right. There you go. All right.
That's all you got?
Yeah, you only got 4 of them?
Well,
only.
One's a red cover, but yeah. These are 3 platinum ones I got from Italy a while ago. I bought these probably like 2 or 3 years ago.
Nice, man. Those are
but this is like one of my favorite covers.
No,
that's sick, man. That's freaking sick. How about that? Dope. So we're gonna go back to the list, man. How about that? We got Eli. We're gonna do Eli first, man. And he showed off. Let me see. Hold up, guys. Just give me a second so I can scroll and get this back in, man. And then we got this one here, man. What you got, Eli?
Oh, man. Bagley. I mean, Mark Bagley, to me, I think other than McFarlane, Bagley has the best Venom. He's the Venom I remember most from my childhood because, again, all the books that got passed down to me were stuff like this. So, really great cover, dope, you know, foil, gold, hologram. You know, it's a key issue as well. It's the first appearance of Anna Wayne's, you know, Eddie's first wife who becomes the She-Venom. So, the great story, you know, Venom and Spidey make up. They call a truce and saves his wife from a Ferris wheel falling on her. So they become besties after that. And yeah, it's pretty dope. Pretty dope.
Yeah. Nice. Next cover you picked was Venom 1 of 15.
Yeah, Venom 1. Again, Paulo Siqueira, great freaking cover. Kind of a mix between like a McFarlane style, but also kind of has that. You remember how the Scorpion Venom looked? That's kind of the way he looked too.
Yep.
Again, man, this was actually the run that got me back into comics. I took probably a 4 or 5 year break from comics at this point, and I knew this Venom series was coming out, and I grabbed this, man. It was a dope cover. Great.
I agree. And next book, it's funny how he's got freaking issues. Showed that cover that he had there. Those books.
Yeah, he stole my cover.
Yeah, he did. But that was my honorable mention. That was my honorable mention too. So yeah, good.
I mean, the first Venom series, man. You got like the fuck ton of errors, all the black cover, and then the white cover, and then the half red, and then the foil off the room, and you know, I mean, other than this being like a really great, you know, mini, you know, that just launched Venom, you know, for like what he just a dope cover, great cover to have, a great book. I mean,
I agree.
Bagley, you know.
I agree, bro. Classic. I agree.
He did the whole run, the interior.
He's a superstar, man. Yeah, he did everything, man. Awesome picks there, Eli, man. So yeah, man. So like Eli, and he's got freaking issues. This was my honorable pick, man. Right, Venom. You know what I mean? But I also have, definitely, hell yeah. Next pick is gonna be Bam, my man. Derek True variant of Venom issue 21. Just awesome cover there, man. Just I like how the background is just all blurred out and it's just focused on Venom. Listen, when the Doom picked out to do Venom covers, man, I sought out to get any rare Venom covers, and you know this was one of them that popped up, and I don't know, I like it, I love it. You know what I mean? I'm already trying to look for one on eBay. So that's what I got there for my first pick. Then we have Venom number 1, the Tyler Kirkham variant. I think it's the KRS exclusive, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, connecting cover too.
Connected cover, yes. Awesome, man. Listen, Tyler Kirkham is one of my favorite artists, and when he draws Venom, he draws Venom. Awesome cover there too. And my last cover, and one of my favorite artists, because I'm a Batman guy, is going to be this right here, man. Thunderbolts, the 1 in 10, the Thunderbolts issue 127, 1 in 10 Jock variant. This is a dope ass Jock cover. I don't know if anybody was reading Thunderbolts back then, but it made it to 127 issues, so I guess so, right?
Yeah.
This book is it's pricey, but it's not crazy, so you could get this under 100. Let's put it that way, right? So those are our covers of the week, man. Broski over there just relaxing, chilling. I see you, bro. Yeah, boy. But yeah, man. Before we move on to FOC, because there's a lot of FOCs there, man, and we're gonna try to skate by there. We saw some news there that just was announced this afternoon about Punchline. Josh, man, what you think of that, man?
I was reading the article, and I mean, it's certainly not confirmed. I guess some guy who's known for leaking things I think he's correct some of the times leaked this.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that that they would even consider this early with her. But then again, it's like, well, what else do they have to do? It's like, let's strike while the iron is hot with her. Excuse me. I don't know. I think you're going to start seeing tomorrow this book, Hell Arisen 3, and maybe Batman 89 starts shooting up. I mean, I was checking before. I mean, 5 Hell Arisens, I think 3 sold today, which, that book's a nice book to have, but it's certainly not probably being sold on a daily basis. I don't know.
Yeah, like John said, man, that book is probably gonna go fluctuate a little up and down until something is at least confirmed. You know what I mean? Because right now it's just talks about Punchline having something on HBO Max, either a series or a show, TV animated series, or even a movie. Who knows? We don't know.
Maybe they decided to do something with her since there isn't that much written on her yet, so they can kind of have almost like a blank slate to work with. And they can kind of take her in any direction because she's still so kind of fresh and new.
Yeah.
I mean, Lord about 2 months back. Yeah, I mean, listen, when it came to the Punchline was spec'd from day one of what that character was going to do. They said that character was going to stick around for a while, for a long time. So there you go, man.
Who said that? Not a lot of people were saying that.
I mean,
I was saying that.
Who's the artist, man? I mean, not artist. So James Tynan. James Tynan said that he wants to bring out characters and stick, in the Batman world. And
when did that character come out again? Because it feels like it's been a while, but just
February.
Last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, the beginning of the pandemic. That's when. Yeah.
It felt like it was so long ago, doesn't it?
Yeah.
God dang.
Just getting old.
And honestly speaking, we're gonna move on from this, but real quick, man, because of the pandemic, I feel like that book in the beginning didn't get the right. Yeah, I don't know what's the word that I'm trying to say, but the right
attention.
No, the right attention. There you go.
Because like Midtown had like those Hell Arisen 3s during the pandemic. Like during the pandemic, they were sitting there for a while. I'm like,
because nobody was reading Hell Arisen. You know what I mean? Nobody cared about Hell Arisen.
On top of that, the pandemic, it was in effect too. And I'm thinking, all right, well, I'll pick up 2. It's one of those things where it's like, and they were still sitting there after that. It's like weird,
Yeah, I agree, man.
Midtown had copies of Hell Arisen 3, the first print.
Yeah.
I don't know for how long they had them.
They had them sitting there for a while. Because I was like, all right, I'll be cool about it. I'll buy 2 and leave the rest of it whoever. And then weeks later, they're just still sitting there, and you're like, what is going? All right, well,
back then, because it was like speculating like what was going to be the first appearance, I guess, of her. Was it going to be Batman, or was it going to be Hell Arisen, or was it going to be a cameo? So
yeah.
I don't know. Everywhere around here, those were sold out. Like I told you, I've never seen fights before.
Yo, but you gotta remember, yo, your LCS is not like Midtown. Midtown is fucking. They order by the fucking ass, you know.
I understand. I understand that, but what I'm saying is nobody knew about Hell Arisen 3 about her being in that. So many shops were pissed because they didn't know, and that book was so low printed. I find that almost unbelievable with the amount of people that get things from Midtown that those wouldn't all be scooped up.
I was surprised about it because I was like, all right, they're still sitting there. Is this a joke? What's going on?
Yeah. All right, man. So we're gonna move on from Punchline, man. That's just a talk that just popped up this afternoon. So me and Josh would want to talk about that. We're gonna do FOCs, man. FOCs, you already know, man, is our last segment of the show,
FOC
man.
of the week.
Yes, man. And to do FOC, guys, definitely, man. Like I say, man, read your previews books so you don't be backed up on these books that are crazy prices on third-party eBay or whatever.
Get your shit in right now.
Open up your previews, get your code, call your LCS, go to your LCS, tell them, you know, I want this code, you know, put me down for whatever qualities you want, and you know, you get your book. You know, you reserve your book there. But first one I'm gonna put up, man. This is I'm assuming this was dedicated to Biggs, Josh. Was this right here? Yo, Biggs, man, we catches in the rewind. This is for you, bro. All right, man. So
Super Saint.
Yeah.
All right. But we're really gonna move on, man. Seriously, man, we're moving on. It's crossover number 4. Like we've been saying, this is another book that's been, you know, good, you know, like a hot book so far, you know, even though it's kind of like,
I still haven't read issue 3, man.
I read it. Issue 3 wasn't all that, bro. It wasn't. I hope it picks up on issue 4 because it wasn't.
WandaVision.
Yeah. You got cover A, B, top secret variant. Maybe it's a spoiler variant, who knows? And then 1 in 10. And then we also have 1 in 25s, 1 in 50, and 1 in 100s. All right, man. Then we got Department of Truth, A, B cover.
I wonder. I'm kind of surprised that they've done away with the ratios for Department of Truth.
They did
since last issue. Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. And then we got Ice Cream Man. We were just talking about Ice Cream Man number 23, man. This is the A and B cover. All right.
Nice.
And you got nice little Johnny Carson there, cover A. All right. And then we got Spawn, man. Spawn cover's been dope, man, so far. The last one, what was it? 314 was a fucking dope. All 3 covers were fire to me.
All 4.
All 4, exactly. All 4, my bad.
And they're doing 4 again for this one.
Yeah,
which one is going to be the 1 in 100? A cover?
The B cover.
The B cover. Okay. So awesome Spawns, man. And talk about Spawns since we're here already, man. I think what is it? February 21st, we're gonna highlight Spawn. It's gonna be a Spawn show. Master X will be there. Eli is gonna be there, and Gomez is gonna be running that Spawn show. Yes. All right, guys. Stay tuned for that one there.
And I guess there's technically 5 covers, not 4.
Oh yeah, because I think of 1 in 10 or 1 in 5, right?
Yeah.
There's the pencils and then there's a black and white one.
Yeah. Awesome, man.
So putting like a team together with little West Spawn and like Samurai Spawn and all that. They're supposed to be putting a team together.
I heard that.
That's what's been building up since like 300 and everything.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be dope.
And McFarlane was just saying that who is this chick on the A cover?
That's Jessica Priest. She's the new She Spawn.
Or maybe he was talking about somebody else. I thought he was talking about this girl who's going to show up in other things besides Spawn. I just read some article or something like that.
Yeah, I think he was talking about how Jessica Priest, he was going to try to give her a series, but he said that about Cyan too. Cyan was supposed to have a solo series. She never had.
That never happened.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
Neither has the movie. God damn it.
Yeah, word. That movie's been spent down the fucking years already. Past
at least 2 years.
No, way more than that, bro. Way more.
Yeah, at least 2 years, man. I mean, like, remember when Jamie Foxx's cast of Spawn?
Yeah. Yep. We're gonna move on from Spawn, and we're gonna move on from Image, and we're gonna go to DC, man. We got Batman 106. This is life after fucking Future State, bro. But they're gonna go on with the Infinite Frontier story arc for the whole DC, or storyline for the whole DC universe. This is a 1 in 6. Nice A cover. I really dig the A cover. The 1 in 25. I don't know. I don't know if that's I don't know if that art is finalized or what, but no, that's not a Frank Miller. That's a Riccardo Federici 1 in 25 cover there, guys.
And the B covers a wraparound.
The B, I didn't see an image for the B cover.
Surprised that one becomes hot.
So we move into Crime Syndicate. Is a new story, a new book that's coming out after Future State here.
Soon to be canceled. Crime Syndicate #1.
There you go.
It doesn't look like it's gonna last long.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
6-issue series.
It's not gonna last long now. We're moving on. All right, so we got Infinite Frontier Edition #1. Dope ass wraparound corner for an A cover, and the B cover. Don't know who did the artist, so that's why I didn't write it down. But listen, man, you got all these characters from Infinite Frontier. Some of them are from Future State. I see Red X dead in the middle there, you know. And you already know who I'm specking Red X is already going to be, man. We got the new Batman there too, so kind of like it, man. Kind of gives me that what's that Darwin Cook kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So we're moving on from there to Superman. Shout out to Biggs, man. This is your book right here, man. Superman Red and Blue #1. Shitty ass C cover, because I think the C cover is on the left. The A cover is the main cover in the middle. Dope. I like that little negative type color there in the middle.
I think they're all weak, man. I think those covers are all just weak.
The one on the left is weak as hell, definitely, man. But the one in the middle is dope. That's just dope. And the one on the right is a Lee Bermejo cover. I know that for sure.
Yeah, and I like Lee Bermejo, but I'm not blown away on those.
The one on the left looks like Michael Jackson dressed up as Superman.
Nah, the one on the left look like Josh Grav dressed as fucking Superman, bro.
Like Superboy. Look like Superboy.
All right. So we're moving on, man, to Swamp Thing #1. This has been a good read in Future State, guys. What do you think, guys? What you think?
I don't think that looks like me at all.
I was messing with you, Josh.
I'm picking this up because of Future State. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I kind of agree, man. I want to know, but I don't think the Future State storyline for Swamp Thing has anything to do with this, or maybe it does.
Is that a Clayton Crane cover on the right?
I think it is.
No, that's
Matina.
Yeah,
there you go. Digging the A cover though. A cover's dope.
The B cover is nice. I like the B cover.
And we're moving on from DC to Marvel, and here we have Black Cat, guys. Black Cat tie-in with King in Black. I don't know if the one on the right, I forgot. I think I had another image. I think they put the wrong one. I think the one on the right is a ratio, if I'm not mistaken.
That's a ratio variant. I'm calling shenanigans, man.
All right, so we move from Black Cat to Black Panther, man, and these Black Panther covers is pretty tight, man. Especially the one in the middle. It's kind of weird, man. It's kind of weird. Right? Venomized.
Medina who did that cover, William Medina.
Venomized T'Challa.
Yeah.
Who drew that Swamp Thing? Oh, this one right here is gonna be Martini. There you go. Yeah. Yep. So we're moving on. Did I skip? Yes, I did skip. All right. So we're moving on from Black Panther to Captain Marvel and Daredevil. Captain Marvel is 26. There's one cover there, so I downloaded the image there, and then we got Daredevil 25. That's been the fucking big book of Daredevil third print. I'm out of all covers A, B, C, the designer variant. I like this one.
So do I. It just pops. That red on the black and white. I know it probably won't be worth anything. I don't care.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking dope.
No, I agree. I think the third print looks really good, man. I think it's it might be the book to go after when it comes, depending on how much the print count is.
Yeah.
You know, it might be the book to go after.
And you know what? You're right, James, because this one might be low because the second print was so overprinted and you just see it sitting in every store with a ton of copies. I bet you not many prints or issues get printed.
And I was looking ahead of the previews, and for like Daredevil 27, 28, she's still Daredevil. So she's still Daredevil. So a lot of people were saying that she was only going to be there shortly. A lot of people saying because Daredevil was on the recent cover of I think it was issue 26. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But I don't know if it was, maybe could have been a flashback issue. Who knows? You know what I mean? So we're moving on from these books, man, to King in Black titles, man. Then in the middle we have the King in Black handbook #1. I kind of dig the color, bro. I dig the color on that one.
I don't know, man.
I'm a pass it. I'm not getting it, but
don't get handbooks if you're playing Dungeons and Dragons. That's the only reason they make those things.
Man, but then we have Neymar. Shout out to Marky. He's the only one that likes Neymar. Issue 4. And then we have Planet of the Symbiotes #1 second printing. Did you read Planet of the Symbiotes, Josh?
Yes, it was pretty good actually.
Okay. I might have to do some reading. So that's what we got for King in Black. But we also have more tie-ins of King in Black, and this is one book that I gotta, I'm not gonna say I stand by it, but I'm with issue 1 because I really enjoyed issue 1.
My brother liked it too, man.
Yeah, issue 2 comes out this week, so we'll see, man. We'll see after issue 2, if it still holds up, man. I think it is Jason Aaron writing this. I'm not sure if he is. I don't know. But this is the A, B, and C cover. My favorite cover is the Phil Noto in the middle.
Yeah, this is Jason Aaron.
Okay, there you go. Phil Noto in the middle cover. That cover is just dope, man. I think, yep. Awesome.
I like the Black History cover. That was dope too.
A Black History cover, and not digging her face.
I'm digging that one. I like that cover.
Don't know who did that one. I think it's only one artist that's doing all these Black History Month variants. I forgot his name. I forgot. Damn. All right, so we're moving on from King in Black to these Maestro and the Magnificent Miss Marvel issue number 18, and Maestro is War and Pax issue 2. Yeah. Don't know who's reading Maestro, but I'm gonna tell you one thing right now: if you're not reading it, nobody reading it. Them shits is very low printed, guys. Very low printed. Magnificent Miss Marvel issue number 18, right there. Is anybody reading Magnificent Miss Marvel?
No.
And
you know what? So many stores are having a problem with Ms. Marvel because, like, for one issue it's like hot, and then the next issue it's not, so they can't get their print counts right. So that's why this book you'll see it fluctuate in stores from a bunch to a none.
You know what that means? You know what that means? Look out for issue 19.
Actually that's true, because I think. Wait a minute. I think this is getting close to ending this series.
Ms. Marvel, I'm pretty sure. So next book that I'm gonna show is basically off cover by, but I know nothing about Marvel voices. You know what I mean? But look at that fucking dope ass Oliver Coipel variant right there in the middle of Miles Morales. Awesome cover.
Yep.
This is straight off cover by, for me at least.
It's like the Shishi variant, as what Doom would say.
Yeah. Exactly. The Shishi variant right there of that one. Ken Lashley variant is pretty dope too, though. I like that one too.
I think that Miss Marvel is the last Miss Marvel of the series.
So 19?
No, 18.
Oh,
yep.
All right, there you go, guys. The last issue of the Magnificent Miss Marvel right here, bro. All right, you never know. Might be low printed in the last issue of a series. Not bad to pick it up. Cover price. And like I said, man, here I think it's a $3.99 book of these Marvel voices, or
Well, I will say this, people. It is strictly a cover purchase because I have read it and it's not good.
Yeah, I mean they also have a Miles store exclusive that they just recently put up there. What is it? The one with his Jordans that he's like dunking the ball. Frankie's. Is it a Frankie's?
Yeah, it was Frankie's.
Yeah, that's a dope cover. And I know a lot of store variants don't hold value, but that one pretty dope. You know what I mean?
And they also have that. Was it Jamarius? He said that the Lotto variant from, I think that was the Unknown Comics. The other one too that I think
the Lotto variant issues fired.
Yeah, that's the one that's a store exclusive from Unknown.
Oh yeah, that's the Morales. Gotcha.
Yeah, that one's dope.
Got you. All right, man. So we're moving on from here, man, and we going to the Union 3, man. I only picked up issue 1. I haven't even read issue 1. No. Yeah, but I only bought it because there's plenty of new characters in here. In issue 1, just straight off, spec. You never know what these characters might come back or whatever. So, and these early issues, you never know, they might have villains or first appearances too, or whatever. But here is the A cover, the B cover, and the 1 in 10 guys. Right?
That's dope.
Yeah. Right. So, oh shit, we have another kind of King of Black Titan, and this is gonna be Web of Spider-Man here, man. There you go. Web of Spider-Man, Symbiote Spider-Man number 4. Nice cover there, man.
Yeah,
nice cover. Greg Land cover.
Yeah.
So move from that, man, and we're talking about Wolverine, man. This Wolverine, my favorite cover out of them is the Finch.
Yeah, the Finch is gonna draw everybody in.
Yeah, that 1 in 50. It's just a fucking 1 in 50.
I do like the A cover though. A
cover's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. B covers, all right. But the one to have is the Finch, the 1 in 50.
Yo, there's I forget which number it is, but I want to say it might be 11 with Omega Red on the cover. It is such a dope cover. I'll find it.
Yeah, I gotta look it up in previews, man. I'll look it up. But the last book for We Have Marvel before we go to the main book that's been going crazy is gonna be X-Men 18. We have a cover A, and also I think Finch is like doing all these 1 in 50s for Marvel.
Like freaking killing it right now.
Yeah, man, with Magic there in the cover. Awesome. Yeah, man. Awesome work with Finch, man. Can't go wrong with Finch. Finch is an awesome artist, man. All right, man. We're gonna move on to our last book, but there's fucking tons of fucking variants of this book, man. This shit is up the ass, man. It's gonna be Berserker, man.
Oh god,
Berserker.
This is the A and B, but they're doing the A and B also as a foil variant too. So they have that. They have a blank cover price, white cover there, and they have a 1 in 10 red blank. All right, guys. Then they have 1 in 25 Libra Mayho cover, which I think is the best one out of all of them. Besides the one, the one we showed last. 1 in 25, 1 in 50, 2 1 in 25, 2 1 in 50s. Damn. What else we got? We got 1 in 100s Bermejo. Another one, 2 in 100s, 1 in 200 on Dan Mora. We have a 1 in 500 Mark Brooks. And then we have the main money book that everybody's talking about is going to be the 1,000 John Boy Myers, man.
That's crazy, man.
They think this thing sell out or something?
I don't know. Honestly, with all these fucking covers I just showed, bro, and mind you, that's not store exclusive, bro. That's not store exclusive. God, dude. I'm just getting the A and B cover. Where is it? Right here.
Oh, it's returnable? Good. That means there'll be a lot of them will get destroyed.
Yeah, but that couldn't mean that it could be really good that they have that much faith in it, though, too.
Yeah,
you never know.
I think it's gonna be good. So,
I think so too. Yeah. I think so too. But it's just so many fucking covers for that shit.
Guys, if you got a small LCS in the area and they got the 1 in 1,000, please buy all the copies you can. They might die after freaking getting this.
We did Image, right? So this got added to the list after the fact.
You want to share it?
I could share it real quick. It's not that big of a deal, but
who's gonna buy 1,000 copies?
All right, there you go. Bam.
You got Walking Dead Deluxe. Number
doing the headshots,
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 second printings.
And listen, man, for all these Walking Dead fans, man, much respect to start all over again, collecting these again with color. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'll tell you this. I obviously wasn't in the game when Walking Dead came out, so I'm collecting them all. I'm reading it for the first time, even though I kind of read it online as they came out anyway, so I already know the synopsis of them. So I'm having fun with them. I mean, they ain't gonna be worth nothing, but
get that 1 in 1,000. All right, you first, Arsenio. You first.
Around 20 years.
They're selling that 1 in 1,000 for like $2,000.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
1 point. Yeah, one. I think last
week
I think was like 2,500.
Aegis Comics. Shout out to them. They're doing a giveaway if you buy Berserker from them. They'll put you into a drawing and you could win the 1 in 1,000 from them.
Yeah, I got all the Bill Sienkiewicz covers too. That came out like a couple years ago.
Yeah,
like 3 years ago.
I guarantee I know someone who's going to have 1,000 copies. Check the private chat.
Plus, CGC is doing that Keanu Reeves signing for that 1 in 1,000 to sell more of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, I agree. I agree, Josh. So yeah, man. Before we go, man, I want to shout this out, man. My man, right now after the show, if y'all interested in buying books, man, and you already know, man, Thoro, go to his channel, man. He's doing a claim sale tonight. Was already going on.
Right now.
Yeah, going on right now. Just started because you got to lay out the rules and introduce the chat, whatever. So tune in there, man. Buy some books. He got toys and all that stuff. I'm sure he's joined with great panel. Join the rest of the savages.
All the Turtles books I want right now.
I might jump on if I could put together some stuff. If not, I'll just miss this one. But besides that, man, that is our show, guys. That is our show. But I'm gonna go around and let everybody promote themselves and say their goodbyes, man. We're gonna start off with our guest, man. Let's start off with he's got freaking issues. What is going on? What is going on? Say your goodbyes.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me on. This is my first cast I've been on on somebody else's channel, so I appreciate you guys doing that for me. Yeah, I had a really fun time. Maybe we can do this again some other time.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys seeing your books. You guys have amazing books. All the hospitality you guys gave me, I really appreciate it. But thanks, guys.
Yes, man. Awesome having you, man. Great guest, man. Appreciate it. Yep. Eli, last words.
Man, appreciate being here. First time ever. Probably won't be the last time. Can't wait for the Spawn show.
Yeah.
Can't wait to talk about that. Talk about Spawn and everything. Thanks everybody in the chat room, showing me love, showing everybody on the panel love, coming participating. Make sure y'all there tomorrow. If y'all guys don't know, tomorrow, February 1st, is my birthday.
Oh,
happy birthday, brother!
That's happy.
I'll be 25. I'm almost halfway dead. Yeah.
Wow, bro. You making me feel damn old, bro.
Man, I'd kill
43, man.
Yeah.
So, I can't wait for that. So,
so positive.
Yeah, guys.
That's Melendez. That's a Melendez. Listen, man. That's in the genes, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, appreciate everybody's love and everything support. I'll be on the show tomorrow. I'm starting to produce some content. I'm getting some ideas together.
Nice.
So I'll start uploading some more content on my channel. You'll be seeing more stuff from me. More gaming related stuff, probably. Some comic related stuff as well. I've got some ideas flowing. So once I get those down on paper and everything, just pay attention to the inbox because
yeah, definitely, man. Like I said, yo, after this, I'm gonna put the link to our guest. He's got freaking issues and Eli's channel in the description, guys. Definitely just click and just sub them up, man. Definitely, man, and turn the notification bells on, on that channel. Yeah. And if you're new to this channel too, man, if you're just bumping in here, man, just make sure you sub up into this channel. And every Sunday, man, don't miss East Meets West. But we will not be having an episode of East Meets West next two Sundays. So that means Super Bowl. That means Super Bowl Sunday next week, and Valentine's Day the week after. So everybody, the misses and the baby mamas and the Sanchas and all that shit. They gotta get love, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. James, man, is this a comeback or?
Hey, thanks for having me on as a guest on the show. I appreciate it. This is great. Yeah. Thanks.
Don't call it a comeback.
Well, that guy's gone. All right. Anyway, so
well, I don't like you either. No, thanks again. Thanks for having me on. Yes, I'm working my way back.
Nice.
If you guys haven't noticed, I did put a link for my latest haul video in the chat, so please check that out and subscribe.
Okay.
And
subscribe.
As far as everything else going on, you got Joker with his wonderful channel. You got Gomez. Get this guy to 1,000 for Christ's sake. You got Josh Grav, who's got a haul video that came out. It was a streamed haul from last week. Still check that out. Get him to 1,000. Eli, he's got freaking issues. Get them some views. Check out their videos. And it's the same old stuff we do every week. That's about it, guys.
Yeah. Check out my videos when I had hair.
Appreciate that, James, man. Awesome, man, having you back, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yes, man. So, Josh, your goodbyes.
Yeah, like James said, check out mine and Nick's latest CGC unboxing. And I've got, I shouldn't even say it because I don't want to jinx it. I've got something really big that I'm working on. Mike knows what it is. It's big. Potentially very, very, very big. I'm hoping it works out, and I'm hoping it is what I'm told it is. And I'll leave it at that. Hopefully next
couple weeks. We'll break the news. We'll break the
The
news.
reason why you should subscribe to Josh's channel.
Yes.
Follow up, hit the notification bell so you are in the loop to know what's going on.
Yeah, and he's not bullshitting. He's serious. Yo, when he says, it's big things that he's doing. There's big things that Josh is doing right now. So stay tuned for that. And real quick, man, before we go, man, $2 super chat from my man, my big bro right there, Homo New York Warriors, man. He said, I want to see the new super chat again. you missed it, Biggs? Yeah, listen, man.
What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy, King of the Golden State.
Oh, man. There you go, man. And listen, man, I cannot have done this without my partner in crime right here, my day one from East Meets West, Gomez, man. Say your goodbyes, brother.
Appreciate everybody watching and watching the panel and ourselves over here. Like I said, this is something that I really enjoy doing. Like I said, shout out to He Got Freaking Issues, last minute, but I'm glad he came in to give himself know what he's about and what he does as a collector. And Eli Eze, the game hunter, I've seen him a lot of times. We know each other, but I can't wait for him within 3 weeks to talk about Spawn with him. First time I'll be able to communicate with him, so it'll be kind of dope as opposed to a character that we enjoy. And like I said, I just love doing this as a person. This is a great hobby to be in, and I'm happy to be in this hobby. So yeah.
Yeah, listen, it's so many words what Broski says that he likes
comics.
Yeah, he likes comics. He likes giving knowledge. He likes, it's all about the knowledge. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I like the comics and everything else, but I like to slap at times. But I enjoy doing this. Love doing this and that. Love doing the hobby and having a special guest to get to know better, I guess.
Yeah, listen, man. You already know that's Broski right there, man. Real quick, I want to shout out again to Biggs, man. The New York Warriors, they're gonna have instead of a show, because we did the coffee and comic talk yesterday, we're gonna do an auction / claim sale tomorrow night. Not sure if it's gonna be 9 or 10 p.m. Biggs. If you could shout it out in the chat there, so everybody could know. And Jay Ramirez, man. I'm gonna holler at you in IG and let them know. Give everybody's link because there's you got Gomez, you got James in the description, and Josh in the description. I just gotta add Eli, and I had to add He's Freaking Issue in the description. So you can sub them up, Jay Ramirez. But yeah, definitely sub up everybody. Listen, man. The only people I fucks with is in the description. I'm telling you right now, sub them all up. That's the only channels I mess with. Those are the friends of the channel. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the in the description. And I want to say, listen, man, everybody in the chat, thank you for tonight, man. Y'all been y'all were the main, character, the main thing that y'all were the MVPs tonight. I should say, you know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys out there. Please, like I said before, man, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on notification bells. And unfortunately, we will not be having 2 weeks. We're gonna be a 2 weeks hiatus, man. But we're gonna come back strong the 21st with dope Spawn episode, and after that, the 28th of February is a big one too, man. You do not want to miss the next 2 episodes. The 28th is we're gonna have our special guest Ben from CBSI, man. The owner of CBSI is gonna be on our show, talking about CBSI, and I'll link up with him and we'll talk about what we want to do for that show. Maybe we do something special, for him.
Nice.
So yeah, we have so it's gonna be a dope ride, man. So definitely sub up, man. Turn those notification bells on, and so you don't miss anything on this channel. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, I want to say thank you to my panel members, thank you to my guests, thank you to you guys out there, man. All right, and until next time, man. Peace.